movie theater, I think. I don't read the articles, but I've saw they're selling movie tickets, and I believe they will be syncing up Taylor's new album with the Elizabeth Berkley film Showgirls.
On Friday.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see that they match perfectly.
Yeah, it's weird, though, because, like, the runtime for this Taylor Swift movie that's coming out is 90 minutes. Showgirls is 2 hours, 11 minutes. So I don't know how exactly it's going to work.
Well, I think there's a director's cut that in this case is shorter. The director said, I'd like the film to be shorter. And the studio said, no, we're going to need an extra 41 minutes.
Yeah, because I asked my daughter, you want to go see Showgirls? And she's like, yes.
Right. Well, it's about that she is of the age. It's a coming-of-age film, after all. And she is of the age that a father would take his daughter to see the Elizabeth Berkley. 89 minutes. That is short for a screening of the movie Showgirls. But from what I've heard, and I haven't obviously, I haven't heard the new Taylor Swift album. But from what I've heard, the idea is you listen to it once all the way through, and then the first 40 again. Oh. It's like the first 40 syncs with the last 40, so you just let it loop.
Run it back.
Yeah, you just run it back one time. Like they said, just keep flipping the cassette until the movie's over, and they said it even matches with the credits. So that'll be exciting. But I don't know. Maybe it was too risque for the NFL because they decided they couldn't come to terms, I suppose. If there even was an instance where they were going to come to terms, who knows?
That sounds right.
How deep negotiations ever went.
I bet that's true.
The risque thing?
No.
Oh.
No. The negotiation thing.
Oh. And cause I just had said a couple things. And then... And then it wasn't, but they said they're announcing it last night during Sunday Night Football, during the Dallas-Green Bay game, which is, I know why Mike was watching the Cowboys, to find out who was playing the halftime at the Super Bowl.
I mean, I was on my edge all night only because of that.
You probably turned it off after.
There was nothing to see after that.
That's right. After they made the big announcement of which of your favorite pop stars would be performing at halftime.
Nothing left. Get to bed early.
All right. Easy early night for old Mikey Montone. Who needs to see this Dallas-Green Bay game? They announced it would be Benito after all, that Bad Bunny would be the one. And I mean, I was psyched to see a WWE superstar performing the Super Bowl halftime show. Is a big deal. But I guess he's going to be doing music.
I don't know if that's how most people know him.
I think so. I do think so. The WWE superstar Bad Bunny.
The actor?
The actor, Bad Bunny, yes. Bad Bunny, the actor? This was the announcement.
That's all it's going to sound like.
I might conceive another child during halftime.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
We gotta go quick. We've only got halftime. Gotta get back for the second half of the game.
There's plenty of time.
You're right. More than enough.
Yeah.
It's like 15 minutes, dude. It's plenty. More than enough time. We could even actually watch the first couple of songs just sitting there.
Yeah, what do you want to see? The end or the beginning?
Right.
Pick one.
Yeah, so...
I'm excited.
It'll be good. It'll be good. I don't care. It'll be a good halftime show. But
I want to see TT Me Pregunto.
TT Me Pregunto would be a good halftime number.
I love that one.
You do?
I do.
It's a good song.
It is
he's a great performer. He's a great performer. And he's so beloved right now.
He is.
Everybody loves him because he does fun stuff. He does the Happy Gilmore movie. He does wrestling. Then he goes out on tour.
He does SNL.
He does SNL. He's funny on SNL.
I think he's hosting / performing one of the first three, right?
Oh, he's doing both?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the move. Is Sabrina Carpenter also doing both?
She's only hosting, I think.
Not performing?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, Bad Bunny is doing this weekend.
Hey.
Weird how that works out.
That's odd.
Yeah, that is odd.
That's odd.
Bad Bunny and Doja Cat, and Sabrina is hosting, performing.
What, Bad Bunny, Doja Cat?
Yeah.
That's one person.
No, man.
I just get confused with the artists.
Also two different genders.
Really?
Yes.
So Bad Bunny's only hosting?
Yeah.
Not performing?
No.
What about TT Pregunto?
Maybe if that's what Doja wants to do.
It'd be great if maybe they'll play it at the credit.
Wouldn't it be great if they did have Doja Cat go like, we want you to perform, but we want you to do Bad Bunny songs because we feel like people will find out he's hosting and they'll want TT Pregunto.
Because don't you only want him for the acting?
When I tell you, Troy, Bad Bunny's going to do SNL, what are you thinking?
I hope I hear TT Me Pregunto.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Yeah. I like it when artists go like, that feels like a flex to me. When they go, I'll host. And SNL's like, well, all right, fine. Like when you're big enough to be like, nah, I don't think I'm going to perform, but I'll host the show. Because we can get bigger than, it's like, yeah, okay, we'll get an artist to fill in.
I mean, he's the most streamed artist in the world.
Bad Bunny is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not going to get Taylor Swift.
Bad Bunny would be the next one. It's still a big, like, artist to get. Yeah.
If your whole goal is to expand this brand internationally.
And to have, I mean, I do a little bit kind of miss when they would get sort of pop stars that were like your mom was more familiar with and the kids were kind of over. You know, like I like...
Yeah, they kind of ran out of that.
But I guess they did. You could only have Maroon 5 show up so many times.
And now it's such a event.
It's a much bigger...
Yeah.
Was it Beyonce Bowl, like, nominated for an Emmy or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's two separate shows.
Yeah.
You know, the Super Bowl, and then you have a whole step. Well, yeah, like Jay-Z's the executive producer of the halftime show, right? So they're producing the halftime show now as... I miss when they would do the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
Thank you for saying that.
That was like when Disney fully owned the halftime show.
I didn't want to be the one to bring this up.
It was a great halftime show. Yeah. I mean, if you think NFL fans are annoyed at pop stars performing, imagine if you literally saw the show that you go to at Disney because the ride lines are too long. Like, the lines for the ride are too long, so you figure if I do Stunt Spectacular, maybe they'll die down by the time I get out. And they're like, what if we did that for halftime at the Super Bowl? People don't even know.
And I mean, Disney controlled it for a while.
Of course. And they were like, this is a good idea. This is going to make people go to the parks.
They're like, you know how people hate the song Small World?
Right.
Let's do it at halftime.
Let's do it at halftime at the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Disney halftimes were my favorite. And there was no competition amongst the artists. You know, the most epic halftime show in NFL history, Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I mean, it was nuts. But this is how, like, people don't understand. Now, everybody is really... It was taken for granted. You could put whatever on television, and people would just watch back then. Because if you didn't watch TV, you sucked.
Yeah, what else are you going to do?
You know what I mean? If you were like, no, I don't really watch TV. I like to read books. You get your ass kicked. Now? If you show up and you go, hey, did you guys watch TV last night? I mean, Troy, what happened? You get mocked, don't you? You get called linear, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't love that, do you? There was a time when you'd show up going like, did you watch TV? And all of us would be like, of course. All us cool kids were doing that. We love TV. And you could tell that because they were like, we could put whatever out. We're going to put on Indiana Jones, the Temple of the Forbidden Eye as the halftime show. And nobody's changing the channel. Now, Tim Cook and Jay-Z are like, we got to get the biggest pop stars in the world. Otherwise, no one's watching.
Maybe next year. Oh, actually, no. They should have done it for 2026. The America 250.
This is the first America 250.
In 1976, they did a tribute to America's bicentennial.
That was your favorite centennial, right?
Yes. Starring Up With People. Remember Up With People?
Up With People ruled. Everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Up With People was the shit.
Yeah.
Prefer Up With Miniskirts.
I know you do, Mike. But that was, you're thinking of 1996 when everybody was celebrating 90s shock culture. That's when Up With Miniskirts was performing.
And then in 1977, It's a Small World.
That's when they were like, okay. Can we see the 1976 bicentennial celebration?
I don't know if there's stock footage of that.
It's got to be on YouTube, right? Did they not have television in 1976?
I don't think so.
I want to see Up With People at the halftime of the Super Bowl. I also love
Up With People in a Simpsons.
I think so. Because we went from like, how can we celebrate America 200? What if we have Up With People sing a happy song at the Super Bowl? Okay, cool. How do we celebrate America 250? Probably cage fighting on the White House lawn.
We've come a long way.
I think, and I honestly, what would you rather see, 200 or 250? I'm going 250 every time.
Oh, I might go 200. It's been a long time since I've seen this.
All right, let's look at Up With People and see if it's better than cage fighting on the White House lawn.
Chuck Noll's decision not to go for the field goal was right.
That hand of Mike Pearl that came up here said, Phyllis George, take us up with people in this super halftime show.
I would love to. We have hundreds and hundreds of young kids from 40 states and 17 foreign countries.
40 states?
For you some of the
You could only get 40
greatest
states
sounds in American
represented?
history. They performed in 38 countries over the years. The inception was in 1965. It's an educational program from the University of Arizona. I think we're going to enjoy
Isn't
them.
that cute?
I really
Pause for a moment. Super Bowl X.
Yeah.
The 10th Super Bowl. Let's see if this thing works, guys. Now we got L's and whatnot showing up. But I tell you what was never an L. Up with people.
Up with people.
Yeah.
Never.
we get a chance to hear these great kids perform.
Oh, yeah, look at them. This is like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's just a wide shot. There it is. There's the solo shot. There's the zoom in. I mean,
Up with People did like so many halftime shows, by the way. I'm looking at this. They did a salute to the big band era in 1980.
what?
They did a salute to the 60s and Motown in 1982.
I mean,
They did Beat of the Future in 1986.
they just had no ideas.
They're like, let's get Up with People again.
I mean, who was the first guy that came in and said, let's do a real halftime show? You like this, Troy, because you like that funky beat.
Dude, the 1990 halftime show was a salute to Peanuts.
Penis?
Nuts.
Oh, okay. I thought he said penis.
Yeah, then why would I have said the Bicentennial was my favorite one?
That's true. 1990, a salute to penis. That would have been crazy.
Well, it was the 90s.
I guess, I mean, barely. Oh, man. A salute to peanuts.
Yeah.
Is that when, like, the Today Show people came out in their weird Charles Schultz
Yeah.
outfits?
And then in 91, they ran it back again with Small World. It was so good. in the
Up with people?
70s. No, this is New Kids on the Block, Disney characters, and 2,000 local children in the audience.
Local children in the audience. Folks, do we have any local children in the audience that would like to come to the field? Any local children? Yes, I'm a local child. Where are you from? I traveled in for the Super Bowl. Sorry. We need local children.
93 was really the first.
Who is that, Michael?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
And I mean, you could still argue it's the best. It's up there in the top 5.
MJ was big.
I mean,
And
that-
it's
that
93 Michael.
Yeah.
93 Michael is still
That's king of pop.
king of pop Michael.
That's like, nobody thinks he's a bad dude.
No. Like, when at 93 Michael, you're looking at him going like, is there anything that can take this pop star off his throne? Anything? And then leave it to Tommy Mottola, the devil. You heard about that, right, Troy?
Fucking good.
You heard he's the devil?
I did.
Who'd you hear that from?
MJ.
Yeah, me too. Times Square, he's told us.
That's right.
That blue silk shirt on and everything.
And then 2 years later, they did Indiana Jones.
How's it? That's so crazy. You go 93. Michael Jackson Super Bowl was the beginning of like, we can do massive shows for the Super Bowl. And they were like, well, what if we don't?
Yeah, but I still got this idea in my pocket.
I still am doing can we still do the Indiana Jones one?
97 was Blues Brothers Bash. With Dan Aykroyd, John Goodman, and Jim Belushi.
Was John Goodman a Blues Brother?
I don't know.
All right.
The second version, right?
Was he?
The 90s version, wasn't he?
I guess. I don't know. It'd be like if they had the Righteous Gemstones come in and perform the Super Bowl
That would be
halftime show
awesome.
this year. That would be great.
Misbehaving.
Can you imagine if they just announced that? The Righteous We're going to go back. We're going to kick it old school for this year's Super Bowl halftime show. The Righteous Gemstones are just going to come out and perform.
Baby Billy
He would 100%.
singing There Will Be a Payday.
Oh. They'd have the ghost of the mom come out.
Teen Juice.
Oh, Teen Juice. I forgot about Teen. It's Teen Juice.
Teen Juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 15 minutes there.
I guess so. No, they're definitely 15 minutes there. It's just so crazy when you look at it now, especially when we look at that, like, Up With People Super Bowl halftime show for Super Bowl X. Like, the guy who produced it, it was probably just the same people who produced the football game were like, I don't know, let's just go to a wide shot of this dumbass marching band. Like, you know, we're just trying to fill time before the teams come back on the field. And now they bring in a whole separate crew to create their completely own show. Separate, like they bring in a full stage show. They figure it out. Bring in an entire stadium-style stage show. As if there's no football game happening whatsoever.
Like, you guys are here for this.
This is the show.
2000 was the last, like, bullshit Disney. They did Tapestry of Nations.
I love Tapestry of Nations. Yeah. Mike, can you find Tapestry of Nations?
It was a great parade
halftime
in the
show.
Epcot. And then it was
the nerve. By the way, the nerve. The Disney owned the halftime show, so they were like, "What if we just did commercials for the theme park?"
Yeah,
that's really annoying.
But then it was Aerosmith and Sync, U2,
right?
Shania Twain, no doubt.
Because yeah, the NFL was like, hey, how about if we get the things that one human being might actually be interested in?
McCartney, the Stones, Prince, Tom Petty, Springsteen. Then it's just like...
I mean, I remember as a kid watching like the Indiana Jones halftime show and looking at my dad like, why do they do this? And my dad going, I don't know, son. I don't know. This is Tapestry of Nations. Yeah. Oh, with Phil Collins and Christina Aguilera. And that was also, too, like, Christina Aguilera's 2000. She's still very, very popular.
It's Genie in a bottle.
Yeah, will you go and perform with Fantasia Mickey? She's like, I guess so. Let's see.
Here in Florida, we're celebrating
this rules.
He's doing the voice.
That's his voice. What do you mean doing the voice?
Oh, sorry.
That's how he talks.
Oh, he's on top of Epcot for real.
During the Walt Disney World Millennium Celebration.
Oh, it's a Millennium. Millennium's over, dude.
I'm just going to run this while Bad Bunny's on it.
Smart. It's a 10-minute show. Enrique Iglesias on this? Bailen Jace is on this?
And now,
Edward James Olmos. It's a 10-minute show. They really tried to trick you into thinking this was a spectacular.
It is.
Like, calm down, guys.
You don't like pomp and circumstance?
I don't like either one. I mean, maybe a tiny bit of pomp, but that's it.
No circumstance.
Zero circumstance and limited pomp is what I like. That guy's got a pompadour.
He's killing it. This is great.
This sucks. This is just like...
It's better than Bad Bunny.
No, this is not better than Bad Bunny.
Mickey was in it.
I haven't even seen Mickey yet. I just saw Mickey pretending to be on top of Epcot.
No,
he was not
really
there.
Yeah, I think so.
Guys,
there
AI.
Was no AI. No, there was no AI back then.
I think it was AI. Oh, just the orchestral nature of the whole thing. You just want to shout, it's not about you.
What do you want, lyrics?
I mean, just perform and acknowledge there's a football game happening. Oh, and the fireworks and the big...
You don't like fire? You don't like fire?
I mean, I like fire, but I don't even know what nation this is a tapestry for.
All nations.
Oh, it's one tapestry?
But mostly America.
What is this, I Can Show You the World? They better not start singing Disney songs.
I don't remember this, but I bet they're all from movies.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? After this performance, they stopped writing good movies.
That's true.
What a couple of total sellouts. Oh my God. You think they're looking at each other and going, well, at least you're doing it too. This is embarrassing, isn't it?
I was hoping we could hear a Genie in a Bottle.
I know, right? And Bailen Jace. Imagine a Genie in a Bottle Bailen Jace collab.
I mean, that would have crushed.
Yeah.
This sucks.
This sucks. I mean, the words that I must have described this as using in 2000, I would never say those words today.
You can.
I appreciate that, Mike. And I know That comes straight from the top,
You're
right?
welcome to, yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm still going to choose not to.
We do have a dump button in case you just want to get out of the system.
Okay. And Mike's right. It does come straight from the top. I mean, what is this?
This is from the parks.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds like the bullshit that is pumping through the hidden speakers when you're walking through
It's
Disney World.
the best.
Dream together.
Why is it so low?
You want to pump it up?
Right, Danielle? Right?
I mean,
No, I'm kind of loving
Come on.
it.
you are loving
Like, I'm a
it.
little torn because I do think Genie and his other songs would be better. But
And by Lamos?
yeah, but for me, like, I don't know.
Like, I was hoping to let the rhythm take me over.
I could go for like a Mickey ice cream bar right now. Couldn't you?
No.
Really?
Time has returned.
Oh, here's Edward James almost.
And lead us in an earthly celebration
That's Selena's dad.
of the world.
I don't know if that's true.
Once again,
That's
after
where I know him from.
years, the gateway
The film
to time
Selena.
That is a movie.
giving us hope.
Remember that film Selena, Troy?
Oh, yeah.
Me
As
too.
the rhythm of our hearts inspires our drums.
They must have shelled out a check for old Edward James.
You think?
He's like, this gig sucks, but
The time is now.
You think he wanted to retain ownership of his performance?
I bet he did. I'll bet he did.
A tapestry of magic.
Tapestry of Magic.
Endless possibilities await.
I would probably do this gig. The
course
Edward
you
James
would.
almost gig.
Of course you would.
Except I'd have this little smile on my face where you guys would know that I knew it was stupid. Like, you guys would be watching me, looking at my face going, wait a minute, is he doing this ironically?
No, you do it to promote your doll.
I don't need to promote it. Have you seen eBay prices?
I did. I tried to snipe.
Well,
It's too high for me.
this is when they were testing out the technology for Lion King the musical. Disney really thought this animation stuff is for the birds. We're into live action musicals now. Let's fire everybody that does good cartoon movies.
This is the best.
What is this?
It's Tapestry of Nations.
It just like
I don't know how else I can explain it to you.
Like it kind of sounds like a song that Disney would use, but it's totally unfamiliar. Like it's familiar enough, but
It is. This was a parade in Epcot.
they just did the Epcot parade?
Yeah, this is great.
Why? I don't even watch the parade. What? Troy, when you're at it,
It's great.
This is great.
This is not great.
this sucks.
This is
doesn't
like
it?
Oasis.
Okay, that's what I thought. This
What?
sucks. When you hear somebody at a Disney park, Troy, if somebody cons you into going to a Disney park,
Two worlds, one.
oh, Edward James, this got to be in the air tonight, right?
It's probably just like a breakdown.
Something by Genesis? Something?
Right, yeah.
Something?
Another Day in Paradise? Give me
Something?
something.
Wait, where's Phil?
Go now and celebrate.
Wait,
your
it's
dreams
Edward.
As the
Edward.
magic
sorry,
of the
sorry,
millennium
sorry.
continues to bring us together.
Yeah.
This is how we started this millennium? Who's this?
Bring it home, Tony Braxton.
What happened to Phil?
He's gone.
This isn't the Tony Braxton song I wanted.
You don't
either.
like Tony Braxton?
I mean, I like Tony Braxton, but
You wanted to hear Unbreak My Heart.
Unbreak My Heart. Remember that song, like, You Get Me So High? That one. I mean, so maybe a duet with Kenneth Babyface Edmonds? Something.
Give me something.
This sucks.
She looks good.
She looks great. But this isn't the song that I want to hear. I mean... And then this one over here, Travis, he goes, no, you don't understand. This is an Epcot parade. Can you imagine being at Epcot and somebody saying, wait, guys, we got to hurry up. The parade's about to start. I beat that guy's ass, to tell you the truth.
He's probably a slow adult.
I think you're probably right about that.
No,
Just
you,
the
but
one-
somebody that would
yeah.
say something like that.
Anyone who would prioritize the parades.
This song's great. Play this at Epcot.
Oh, Christina Aguilera's coming back?
Good. Good.
Enrique.
Mouseketeer.
Is there anything you'd like us to do, Enrique? Potentially Bailen Jace? Anything like that?
And then at the end, I come out and I do Bailen Jace. No.
Does the rhythm take you? No, shh. Shh. Enrique, stop it. We're going to have to lip sync. Enrique keeps trying to sneak in his song.
That's the worst thing that could happen at a halftime show.
Wouldn't that be great if at the very end, Christina just goes, come on in, let me out. No, Christina.
Playing We Go On.
Even if we got the chorus to Dirty, I'd be excited. I'd be like, okay, finally, it saved it.
And just at the very end, Redman comes out. You ain't here to party.
Oh, shit!
You guys didn't know any of those songs?
Not one song.
Not a single
And by the way, that crowd noise was piped in. No way one person was clapping for it. Can you? If I saw this, if I had been aware that this had happened, I must have missed it. I would have been bummed that Y2K didn't hit us. And people want to know why this whole millennium has been, let's be honest, terrible. It's because we started it with this. You would think that's why? You would think they would let Will Smith come in and do the Willennium. Remember that?
Oh, of course.
Wouldn't that have been great?
Yes.
Do you find it weird that they didn't ask him to do the halftime show this year, considering how popular his new stuff is?
From a personal level or societal?
Personal.
Yes, I find it odd. Because he's got a lot of good hits right now. And also, you wouldn't have to worry about any sort of riotous energy in the building. They would just sit quietly and allow him to perform. Yeah, I mean, that's terrible.
Sam, you may not remember this, but because of this was during the Celebrity Deathmatch years.
I love Celebrity Deathmatch.
So many of us may have been changing the channel and missing this entirely.
Right, because MTV would do the Celebrity Deathmatch Super Bowl.
If you were cool, you watched Deathmatch.
That's true. And one year they did Rock vs. Mankind Empty Arena Match Halftime Heat. That was sweet.
Yeah, remember when there were like legitimate halftime competition?
100%. 100%, because that's when people would change the channel.
Yeah.
Now people don't change the channel.
I get it. I get changing it. If this bullshit came on,
this sucks.
You would change it?
I would not watch that.
I just turn the TV off for 15 minutes, wait till the game comes back on.
Sit in silence.
Yeah, just sit quietly. I go, well, I'm gonna have to brew up a shit or something, because I gotta occupy my time doing something.
Is there any more wangs?
Yeah, I guess we could go outside and breathe some fresh air. I think I'm going to take up smoking and go take a cigarette break. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess for anybody that complains about modern halftime shows, I guess we're lucky. But, I'm not surprised that we feel this way about this. I think there was a internet survey or something that said Disney adults are the internet's most hated group. Did you hear that?
No, but I do get that.
I would agree with
You
that.
do?
Yeah.
That Disney adults are the internet's most hated group?
Yes.
Are you Disney adults?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
You know the difference. Shut up.
I know. I try to cast you in that group. Yeah, Disney adults.
What were the other?
Well, let's see. From Magic Kingdom weddings to funeral urns, Disney adults have an undying passion. I would love, because Travis, you'll die before your wife for sure.
Why?
Health.
Oh.
But I would.
I didn't know we were counting health.
Yeah. No, natural causes. I'm not threatening anything. Okay. But I would love to convince her to give you a Disney funeral so that people thought that you were a Disney adult.
Listen, this is what he told me.
He told me he wants to be. He said, I want to go the way Walt went.
What, Frozen?
We were going to freeze his head, and we're going to burn his body and put the ashes in a Disney urn.
Is that what they did to Walt?
Yes. He's in a Dumbo urn. That would be a great prank. For some adults, their hobby's fantasy football. By the way, fantasy football, I mean...
You can have more than one hobby.
Adults obsessed with fantasy football, they sneak in that they're doing it because there's gambling involved. And I don't mind people who fantasy football for the gambling. Mm-hmm. But the people obsessed with their leagues, you can tell when people are doing it for the... It's like the difference between Travis, who's a Disney enthusiast... and Travis, who's who's a Disney adult. Mm-hmm. A Disney enthusiast and a Disney adult, I can see a discerning line, and if I'm being honest, I do put you more on the enthusiast side than the Disney adult side.
Why would you say that?
Well,
because he's an honest guy.
I am being
honest.
honest.
The breakdown.
Okay. Travis is able to, number one, see the humor that we have in his obsession with going to Disney.
Correct.
He enjoys being at Disney, but he doesn't wake up in the morning pretending he's at Disney. He doesn't live to go to Disney. You know what I mean?
It's all true.
A Disney adult, being at Disney World is the only thing they have in life. And they're in a severe state of arrested development.
That's very true.
Like, one of the reasons that people hate them so much is because they generally don't have the ability to maintain other behaviors that we associate with adults, I think Travis can display adult behaviors.
I'm very critical of the company.
That's right. A Disney adult would be an apologist. A Disney adult's not even caring about the company. A Disney adult's not like going like, oh, it's really interesting, ESPN, Disney, ABC, like looking at the whole company and the media business in general and all this stuff. Like a Disney adult kind of still thinks Mickey is the CEO. They go, no. There's one boss here, and he wears a Fantasia hat. You know what I mean? They think it's Mickey. So
it's kind of like you said, people who play fantasy football.
That's right.
People who have
there's
championship belts, and
there's a discerning line between. It's like you can tell the way people talk about it. Mm-hmm. You're not talking about this because you want to make money. Like you're betting $15 and are obsessed with this, and it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot, and it's not. It's something that I do unfortunately look down on.
You look down on it in general?
No, when people I have respect for people who have passions and hobbies.
Like you.
100%. Like you, like all of us, right? We have even obsessions. I'm totally especially when you can channel that into healthy life energy. But when people go one step over the line and are just living in this world of escapism.
And it's a slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope. When they're just living in this world of escapism to try to avoid actual life. That's when I look down upon it. You see?
Yes.
You see? And we all know the difference. And I don't mind, making fun of people and pretending, but if we're really breaking it down, we know the difference. We know when people are like, you're not here with us. And I think that's what the Disney adults are. Oh, yeah. A Disney adult would push a little kid out of their way in line so that they could get a picture with Goofy. Mm-hmm. A Disney adult is not like Travis trades pins.
I can't.
Even though the pins are meant like the guides. The guy, she told me he loves to trade pins. The guides at Disney are there to trade pins with children, and Travis will trade pins with those guides. But that's because he's kind of lost in the fantasy of it all when he's in the park. Like, a Disney adult would, kick a kid out of the way if they saw the pin,
When Travis's daughter moves out of the house and grows up, does him and his wife still go to Disney together?
Can I answer that question for you?
I want to hear Sam, and then you can.
Go ahead.
I think there's a severe risk of Travis dipping into Disney adult when he becomes... what do they call that when the kids go to college?
Empty nester.
Empty nester. Empty nester. I think there is a very deep threat of Travis becoming a full-on Disney adult, eating Mickey ice cream bars when you're not at Disney World. That's a symptom. That's a symptom.
It's ice cream.
That's a symptom.
In a Mickey head shape.
Well, you could get them without ears for less money.
Yeah, but then you don't get to bite off the ear first.
You see what I'm saying? Mickey pancakes for breakfast when you're not at the park. That's a symptom.
You don't like delicious breakfast food?
Not with ears on it.
Wow.
Not with ears. I think that there is a real threat of that.
So he's up against the line.
He's up against the line. Yeah. We're going to have to check in just, 2-3 years. But I think there is a real threat to...
There's a difference between two adults going to Disney and being a Disney adult.
I know, but I think that there's a threat of at least one of those two adults becoming a Disney adult because there's nothing... I think your daughter is tethering you to the real world. You know what I'm saying?
In more ways than one.
I think she's tethering you to the real world. And then once she's gone, you just went from being a bungee jumper to being a base jumper. And that's a totally different thing. And I think, too, that, there's a real threat that before she's a junior in college, you have already pitched moving to Celebration, Florida.
Oh, I would be opposed to that.
And it's like...
You wouldn't want to live in Celebration?
Celebration's cool.
Celebration's awesome.
Yeah, you'd love Celebration.
Yeah, of course I know
this is a Disney retirement community that
I know people who live there.
But imagine if you moved in at 48.
You know what? I would...
What's wrong with being a homeowner at 48?
It's the dream.
Yes.
Yeah, I do think there's a risk. I think there's a risk of Travis becoming a Disney adult.
Because now with his daughter, you could be like, hey, we're doing this for her.
That's right. He lied about her Sweet 16, remember?
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like the rope drop. It's like, we'll get there early for her so she can experience all the rides.
Meanwhile, she got these dark circles under her eyes. She's like,
exhausted.
where? Yeah, she's exhausted.
She just wants to, like, chill out.
Right. Like, oh my God, can we just... And we got to get fast passes. We got to get up in the morning to get these things. Okay, what it really means to be a Disney adult, according to an expert. I think I've laid this out, but let's see.
Did you do this interview?
Let's see. I think I'm an expert at it. I do have a degree in sociology. Whatever you think when you hear the term Disney expert. See, this is the other thing, by the way. The fact that a Disney expert is defining it is a very risky thing because they're going to try to, like, put a positive spin on whatever they're doing. Like, you know,
like that guy from Iraq.
Well, that's right. That's right. There is no bombing happening. The Americans are lying. Meanwhile, there's a fireworks show going on behind him. He wants to challenge her new book called Disney Adults. She owns allears.net. Okay. Stereotypes are there for a reason, but what are the reasons that people are attacking this particular subculture? And what does it say about them versus us as well? That's good.
Yeah, what does it say about
That's good. It's more about them.
Yeah.
It's definitely them.
Good.
When everyone's calling you an asshole, you got to look at them and say, what's wrong with you for calling me that? I do that
Maybe
a lot.
everyone else is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave in Los Angeles. What's up, Dave?
Hey, so, Travis, once you're an empty nester, are you going to the park at rope drop?
I mean, that depends. What ride do I want to go on that day?
Yeah, see, that's exactly the answer I wanted to hear. Because anyone that you've been to the park how many times?
I don't know. I don't have enough fingers and toes.
Would have to be countless.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Is you don't have a kid.
Right.
So you're out there, you're at rope drop, and you're running to a ride that you've been on, presumably hundreds of times.
He bought a new pair of Skechers just for the trip. He's running.
Why would I want to wait in line for a longer amount of time later in the day?
Right, that's just logical.
That sounds stupid.
That's just logical. Well, who wants to wait in line longer than you have to when you could just get up at the crack of dawn and run as fast as you can to a 3-minute ride?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. You get it.
See?
No sarcasm, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then you're on that ride, and then after that, you're in line for the rest of the day. So we got one ride right at the front, if you can make it there. Good job. Congrats.
Well, he's already checked in with his fast passes.
Dave doesn't know what he's doing.
He's planned this meticulously months in advance. I don't think you realize what's happened here, Dave. There is no waiting.
Apparently not, I guess.
When his daughter goes, Dad, I've met the man of my dreams, and we're ready to be Aladdin? He's not a street rat, is he? Not a scoundrel. You're to marry a prince. No, and she's like, and I'd like to know, you being the father of the bride here, can you help us fiscally with the wedding ceremony? And Travis has to say, well, I've spent it all on a celebrity VIP tour of Disney while you were in college. So there is no more money, honey.
Yeah, there's a good chance that could happen.
Yeah. It's just sitting there.
We got to go see the tunnels.
Yeah, we went in the tunnels where the characters get to go.
That was so much fun.
This is awesome.
I was just walking around.
Thank you, Dave. Because he always wondered. He goes, how can you go from Futurama to Frontierland?
I don't.
And it's like, there's a tunnel.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. And I've been in the tunnel.
I was in there.
Honey, there's a tunnel. Yeah, I know. You tell us every time we go, I know that there's a tunnel under us. And I know you've been in the tunnel. Can we just ride the goddamn rides and go home?
With how, you've known Travis for like, what, almost 20 years now? Oof. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if he decides when he retires, like, he's just unapologetically going full throttle Disney adult? You'd have to respect that.
I would respect it.
I think that would be funny.
To a degree. I would respect it. I think it would be funny. And I would like that we've warned him of this. We've teased him about it.
Warn.
We've told him this is a deep possibility and it's a bad thing. And he still wants it so badly that he's not willing to listen. He's like, no, I'm doing this.
It's like somebody that just bursts out of the closet.
Right.
Like, this is me.
This is what I'm doing now.
I just want to go somewhere and have a good time.
I'm not mad at that.
And there's only one place to go for that. One.
Orlando.
One singular place to go.
Where would you want to be if you could be anywhere right now? Orlando, right?
Orlando.
Yeah, see? Right. We're all saying the same thing.
For different reasons.
Right.
We're all saying the same thing.
Right.
Geographically, we're in the same location.
Yeah.
866-969-1969 is our phone number. What's up, Mike in North Carolina?
What's up, fellas? Hey, I got something for you here. Travis has spent multiple nights in a car with another man, waiting for Disney shit. So that definitely proves he is a Disney adult and quite possibly a closeted homosexual.
Okay, both compelling arguments, but I can say this.
I'm deeply closeted.
No, Larry King's just looking at Norm.
You're gay.
Yeah. No.
No.
No. No. What? No.
I'm
deeply closeted. And by the way, no, the little postcard pictures that Travis was waiting in a car for 2 nights with Jermaine to buy were not just Disney.
It's not. Yeah, that's not how.
So that's a different thing. That's it. He just loves art, little art. He loves a little art.
I love Jermaine.
Yeah. What?
As a friend. Like I love you.
That no, I don't want to be in the car.
I love you.
No.
Isn't that weird?
No.
He doesn't like that.
Well, I don't.
Sam's weird like that.
Yeah.
We've discussed this before. You're weird with your
Would you
emotions.
want him to say that to you?
Go ahead.
Troy, I love you.
Oh, I love you too, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
See?
You love Sam?
I do. I love Sam.
I mean,
Sam.
Thank you. Just say thank you. Thank you.
Stop being so weird with your emotions.
No, my emotions are fine.
People love you.
That's good.
Accept it.
I get
Yeah,
it.
just accept
you know,
it.
okay. I get that.
Yeah,
and you
yeah, that's
too,
all you
Troy.
gotta say,
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
I get that.
That's my Yeah, I get that. I understand that. I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I mean it's weird because there are a lot of really troubling groups of people on the internet.
I figured QAnon would have been way.
Yeah. Our culture is in a deeply disturbed place. I don't feel like Disney adults is quite
the worst
thing.
When you put it like that, it's like, well, there's worse things you could be doing.
Yeah, I mean, and we see it every single day. It feels like. I mean, it's bad.
It's because they're hated by both sides.
It's the one thing that can unify everybody. The hate for Disney
because
adults.
everybody else, like ISIS, they all like each other, but nobody else likes ISIS. And like the Proud Boys, everyone has an opponent. The Disney adults are everybody's opponent,
hated by everybody.
Yeah.
So we could sit here with an ISIS and a Proud Boy. Yeah. And they go like, who sucks?
They'd come together over. Yeah, the libs of TikTok.
Right. The libs of TikTok and
Andrew
the libs
Tate.
that are on TikTok would all come together. The libs of TikTok and those featured on the account would all agree. We hate Disney adults. Wow. Does that hurt you, Travis, the fact that, because you're close to it? And by the way, Tony Burton, super agent, is checking in. Is there a difference between Disney adult and a WWE adult asking for a friend? WWE adult is that's not a term. That's just
those fans get weird.
Yeah. There's a lot of parallels.
If you didn't work for WWE and you didn't turn this into a career,
right,
and you were as obsessed as you are,
right,
it would be a little strange,
well, guess what? Turn it into a career.
No, I'm not saying, but if somebody was on parallel with you,
right, that
was just a fan and they walk around with their replica belts.
You know what's the best?
And they buy all of them.
Yeah.
You know what's the best? When you see somebody at a show with a replica belt on and you just call him Champ. What's up, Champ?
See that
yeah, it's hard to argue, but if somebody's at Disney,
wait. See what?
See how it's stupid.
Yeah, imagine leaving your family and let them getting on a plane before you did because you're trying to get your lightsabers to Disney.
Well, I'm not going to throw away $600.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
$600 is $600.
Yeah,
he wanted to bring his lightsabers with him to Disney World.
I wanted to keep them.
What do you think? Why were they in your bag?
Because we were bringing them to take pictures.
They wanted to play with them there.
Yeah,
she was bringing them from home,
and also it was totally legal.
It wasn't. By the way, this is a government problem, not a me problem.
That's what frustrates me.
The
most.
TSA is to blame.
They didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
That's right. You guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah. Lightsabers are allowed.
They are.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, he brought them from home.
Yeah,
This wasn't the return trip.
No. But what I'm saying is,
so what's worse, going to a wrestling show with a championship?
I don't think either one has to be worse.
Bringing lightsabers from home across state lines to the Disney World park, where they sell lightsabers, so you can walk in with your own lightsaber.
Well, he doesn't want to buy a whole new set of lightsabers.
Yeah.
What's more likely, the guy with the belt becomes the world champion, or Travis becomes a Jedi?
Neither are likely.
They're very parallel.
Yeah.
Maybe they're parallel. It would be great if somebody got turned around at TSA because they're like, too much gold in your bag, sir. Can't go on with that championship. Sorry, champ, you're going to have to go back home. However, I am not trying to cross state lines with a championship belt. Travis is trying to cross state lines with the lightsaber.
I didn't have to try to do anything. It was a legal thing to do.
And he had it in his mind that they were coming with him.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, once it's there, it's like, well, this has to happen.
This has to happen. You guys go ahead.
I mean, would you throw out $600 worth of...
No.
Do you know what he said to his family?
Yeah.
When they left? May the force be with you.
Yeah. What else am I going to say?
Don't worry. I'll get them there.
That's what we say every time we leave the house.
Oh, wait. The Millennium Falcon is coming to pick me up.
I had a nice flight by myself.
And I'm sure they were happy too.
It would be great.
They didn't have to deal with my bullshit. Yeah.
The minute they left, he just dumped the lightsabers in the trash. He just wanted to fly on his own. You know what? Upgrade me to business, why don't you?
Knocking a few back on the flight.
2.5 hours of peace, finally.
Finally. Get some quiet.
Made a few stops before I got to the resort.
Yeah, I don't even like this Disney stuff. This is all a plan for 3 hours of peace. Yeah, how did Disney adults become, and who voted on Disney adults being the internet's most hated group?
I don't know. I don't know where this study was done.
It doesn't,
Was it a Rasputin poll?
I don't know. In a recent article labeled Disney enthusiasts the most hated group online.
I know where this is going.
And such criticism often comes with viral anecdotes.
Someone found a blog.
Yeah.
And someone wrote 1,000 words.
Yeah, like a 2022 Reddit post. Oh, is this it? Is this the article? Oh, this is Magic Inner Circle. This is the rise and fall of Disney adults. Oh, there it is. Now the world's most hated fans. Okay, so that says the world's most hated fans, not the world's most hated online group. Because there's an online group that uses like Onion browsers and stuff to get the content that they like, and I hate them the most, I think. I hate them way more than any other group. I really hate them.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, right?
I see them get busted on YouTube all the time. Yeah, I hate them.
Yeah, I think Chris Hansen has something to say about this.
100%. I mean, if Chris Hansen did a doc exposing Disney adults, I'd be like, Chris,
what are you wasting your time for?
You could do much more constructive things. I think there are bigger threats going on right now. And the worst thing on Roblox is the Disney adults. The worst?
That's the worst?
The worst. That's the worst thing.
I'm looking at some other things that people are obsessed with, and it seems like Disney would be the worst. Like, there's other ones like Harry Potter fans.
Harry Potter fans are not great.
No.
Remember when Hot Dog showed up in that stupid jacket? And said he was Henny Potter for Halloween?
Yeah.
Didn't you want to beat him down a little bit? Was there an instinct?
There was.
You wanted to throw a fist.
I restrained myself, though.
I'm glad you did, honestly. I wouldn't have been able. I mean, I would have gotten it, but I don't think I would have been able to excuse it.
Right.
Plus, the Harry Potter fans are in like a civil war.
With whom? Oh, JK?
Oh, that's right.
That's right. The JK Rowlings, like the what's north and the south?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Dawson's Creek fans are the worst.
Oh.
Shut
up. Star Wars fans.
It's legal. I can bring this in the plane.
But that's not from a
I'm allowed to travel with my lightsaber. How else am I going to fend off the Empire?
Anime fans are annoying.
They are.
And it drifts into furries.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marvel DC fans. It says Swifties here, Taylor Swift fans.
I like that Troy is so afraid of the Swifties. He's like, that's not my opinion.
That
says, oh, you're looking that up in ChatGPT?
Of course, where else would I look?
Smart.
It says Swifties. I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know. I never got that myself.
Might be those cleaning products.
Trekkies.
I mean, what
are we in the 60s?
There's no Trekkies anymore.
No.
J.J. Abrams stopped that.
He put an end to that.
Yeah, nobody could be a Trekkie anymore after the J.J. Abrams trilogy.
No, this one isn't nice. I don't agree with this one. But rail enthusiasts.
Train fans is on there?
Yeah, train fans are dorks.
I like that they said rail enthusiasts, so you know they're not talking about the band.
Oh, right.
I don't know what I would hate more: somebody that's obsessed with locomotives or somebody that's obsessed with the band Train. I know what Slash hates more.
Oh, yeah. Is that going in the book?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not taking a picture with them.
No.
Right, I guess we'll just leave then.
So what's worse, somebody like knowing the exact make and model of some choo-choo that's going by, or somebody who's got like "Hey Soul Sister" tattooed on them?
Okay.
It's a real Sophie's choice.
It is a real. That's what the movie was all about. I mean, it was morbidly hilarious. This is how I'm going to... When Bobby Bacala died in that train store, that was a funny thing to happen. You know, even though we love Bobby Bacala, that was a funny thing to happen. However, I believe it would have been even funnier if Drops of Jupiter was playing through iPod headphones as he got killed. A mafia man liking toy trains is funny. A mafia man loving Train, the band, is funnier. Therefore, Train the band fans are more hateable. Does that logic make sense?
Yeah. It wouldn't be out of the question for him to have used a Train song when, like, Tony was driving somewhere pissed off about something either.
No, I could see that 100%. I
just gripping the steering wheel.
I just think anybody who takes their hobby to this level
too far
is a problem.
Yeah.
Like if you have an entire basement of Legos.
What if it's a city?
That's a problem. That's too much.
What about dolls in your basement? A whole basement full of dolls.
A whole basement full of like big American Girl dolls or like little men.
Little men in bikinis.
Men in bikinis, that's a problem.
Okay, well, guess what? What if somehow, some way, you've just elbowed your way in so much that the company, the biggest toy company there is, literally they do Barbie, made one of you. You kind of can't say shit at that point, right?
That's your get out of jail free card.
I know.
No, you can't say shit.
Right. Here he is.
Oh, look, you got it with
Here he is. Yeah. Should you be coming to work with an action figure at a certain age? No. But what if it's an action figure of you?
Look, I can't.
Right.
I can't say you're wrong.
You know what I mean?
Because if I had an action figure, I'd be set up here every day.
Every day?
You'd be looking at it every day.
That'd be great. I'd probably play with yours and mine in the bathtub. That's where you play toys. That's where you play with your guys.
Yeah, I've seen Billy Madison.
Justin in Queens.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing today?
What's up?
So for me and Travis, maybe you can speak on this, but like the biggest thing that crosses the line between like a Disney adult and just like a regular fan, it's, I don't know if you've ever done this, Travis, the ones who like take pictures with the characters without any kids, like that's that line where you're like...
That's tough. Now listen,
like, you know it's a person in there.
Listen, if it's a group of friends that are all doing it as a lark, I feel like that's all right because like it's almost like a goof.
If you're on a trip,
sure.
If it's
and the other thing is like I don't
Matt Cardona,
again,
and
I
his
was
friends.
just thinking of him.
Well, that's the name that came to my mind.
He was there last week.
Them there.
Yeah, he went there for dinner.
But like if you're, I get it. But the other thing is like I don't know if you're familiar with Disney bounding.
Oh boy!
So basically, like,
is that when you wear a chastity belt in the park?
No. That's,
okay.
So basically,
that's
you
Disney
can't
binding.
wear
That's
costumes
different.
in the park. You can't wear costumes in a park as an adult because, like, then kids might come up to you and think you're the person. Oof. So the workaround is like they'll wear regular clothes that look like they'll wear white pants and like a purple shirt to be like Aladdin, or they'll dress up like the characters without doing it.
You do that shit?
And I got like,
yeah, he does.
Oh, why are you
even
asking?
Line.
Oh wow, I had no idea. That's
this is a huge thing.
Wow, so it's like
this is like the last 5 years.
Big thing. Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Like, I like going to Disney with my wife because, you know, you sit in the Florida sun, you eat, you go on some rides, and you enjoy, like, the time of it. Then you see, like, the adults who take pictures without any kids.
You could just go to the Sonics.
You, Travis.
You could just go to the Sonics drive-thru.
Why would you go to the Sonics drive-thru?
They have everything you could want.
You can go to Epcot and visit all the countries in one day.
Yeah, but are you Disney binding?
No.
Justin, thank you for
when
bringing...
my wife wants to go to... No problem. Have a good one, fellas.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. This is...
I figured you knew about this.
No, I didn't know about this. I know Travis has dressed up like Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
Belle doesn't wear blue jeans and band T-shirts.
That's not what you wear at Disney. He's at least dressed up like kind of like Gaston, but in a way where it's like, oh, I didn't even realize. But he realized.
Oh, this? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I guess it kind of is, yeah.
I guess we are where... Oh, that's so funny.
That's funny. That's funny.
Like when I wore that Cher shirt. And I was like, oh, my God.
She called you out on that real quick.
Yeah, but she was flirting.
She was hollering.
That's tough, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Yeah, Travis has done this. Because I've seen him wear that big orange bow tie like Donald. I know he did that. And why else would he have the yellow leggings, you know? He did. You've done that.
You got me.
Yeah, I figured. Jeff in New Orleans.
Hey, fuckface. No, Travis would dress up more like Peter Pan. I mean,
You
if
dressed up like
anything,
Peter
he's going
Pan?
to be a fucking Peter Pan.
I mean, all right. I think I had it with Gaston and Belle and all. But okay. Peter Pan's also a Disney
And
character.
so-
Do you one better.
The hateable group is the men who like My Little Pony.
You talking about the bronies?
The bronies, yeah, they're the most hateable.
That's weird.
Why are the bronies weird?
That should put you on a list somewhere.
I don't know, bro. You wear
Yeah,
Donald
you're-
Duck pants.
Oh, Donald Duck doesn't wear pants, man.
No, Peter.
Peter,
Peter
I'm sorry,
Pan
Jeff.
does.
Peter, all right, goodbye, Jeff. He's stuck on the Peter Pan thing. I can't do it. No, I said Peter Pan. I know what you said.
Bronies are weird. That's weird.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between a grown man being obsessed with My Little Pony?
And Beauty and the Beast.
Dude, come on.
Same shit, right?
I mean, it's
Beauty and the Beast.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. You know what I mean?
I would agree with you. Mark in Michigan. What's up, Mark?
They call the train fans, they call them foamers, because whenever they see a train, they can't even close their mouth because they're so excited.
Is that you?
Is your jaw on the ground, Troy, when you see a train?
You know, no,
loves
but I'm
trains.
jealous of them. I'm jealous of them, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I saw Chesapeake in Ohio 614. You're damn right, Mike.
You
My
saw
mouth was agape.
You what?
Chesapeake in Ohio 614. Locomotive. That's why I went to Strasburg Railroad a couple months ago.
Sussy, Ohio?
Chesapeake.
Oh,
You hear this guy?
he saw Ohio.
Hey, yeah, look at it.
Is that it?
There it is. That was before the restoration.
That just looks like a train.
And you said this was the Sigma, Ohio?
Chesapeake in Ohio.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, I see. It says right there, Chesapeake.
It's getting rebuilt at Strasburg Railroad. And
Why?
because it's going to become operational.
Like, why
For
bother?
what? There's Amtrak trains.
Yeah, just get an Amtrak.
It's going to be operational.
There's an Acela.
What's it going to do?
Go choo-choo?
Okay. You don't want to just take the Acela, get there?
No, I want the steam locomotive.
What's that, like the Polar Express?
Yes.
Have you ever done the Polar Express?
No.
Would you?
Yeah.
It's a train, right?
Yeah.
It's a cool train.
I took my daughter on it. A grown man should not go on the Polar Express.
Yeah, that's true.
I would.
He'd be sitting there on the Polar Express with packs of meat on his lap like Albert Fish. You know
Wondering
he would.
where his bell is.
You know he would.
Look at that's a mighty locomotive.
It's a
It's a train.
It's a big. It looks like the train from Breaking Bad. Oh yeah. When they opened the thing, remember that?
That's right.
Yeah. Were you like, no? The real crazy thing about this episode is the train.
That's
like everybody was like,
impossible.
were you like going like, oh my god? Everybody else was like, are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? Were you like, oh my god, we get to see the train on this episode?
I love trains.
Trains are
I'm always
great.
excited to see trains.
Yeah.
Are you a foamer?
I guess probably now that you mention it, probably yeah.
Oh.
You go like, oh. Grand Central must be crazy for you.
No, I don't care about it.
No.
That's right. No, I like steam locomotives.
Oh.
You ever just go down to the tracks at the LIRR and you just
Holy
shit. Oh my god.
There's so many of them. Do you ever travel by Amtrak?
I have, yeah. I would do it. It's expensive.
Amtrak is?
To go from here to Florida, yeah, it's pretty expensive.
Would you do one of those cross country?
Oh, absolutely.
You'd love that.
Yeah, or the ones like in Europe. Like there's that show Mighty Trains. I love that show.
You love that show?
Yeah, and they'll show ones in Europe that go like all over the place. And
Imagine going in the channel. Did you ever think about that?
that'd be cool.
Have you thought about it?
I am now.
Would you do those like day trips in the mountains where it goes on like?
Yeah.
Do you know one time when I was a kid, I was on
dinner?
a sleeper train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Amtrak?
No, it was in Europe.
Oh.
Because I was living over there, you know.
Do you know the make and model of the train?
What? I know there's a bed in it. I was on a sleeper train. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Do you think I'm cooler than you thought I was before? A little bit?
Yeah, of course. Did you enjoy your trip?
No.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to sleep on a moving train? It sucked.
Oh, it's fun.
No, it's not. It's going like this all night. It's like a bad motel bed that you put a quarter in and it broke. You know, you can't sleep. It's terrible. It was horrible.
Did you go to Pennsylvania just to see that train?
I did. Well, I love the Strasburg Railroad.
What's not to love?
I've been going there since I was a little kid. You know, they have a lot of cool locomotives, but then they do restoration there, and that's where they brought 614.
I like 316.
What?
That's pretty badass too.
Yeah, I know. So it's wrestling, Disney, trains,
Dawson's Creek,
and 90s culture. And I mean more the shock culture wing of 90s culture. All right, I mean, you got to have your thing. Yeah. John in Houston, what's up, John?
Yeah, I saw that you guys had mentioned Celebrity Deathmatch. What do you guys think about bringing it back? I mean, right now with all this political stuff, I mean, who would you put together? Like Trump against Biden? I think it'd solve a lot of issues just bringing it back.
You know why they can't do it now? Because nobody knows how to accept content anymore. So, like, they would realize that, like, somehow Celebrity Deathmatch has led to political violence.
Didn't they bring it back?
They did. They tried. Thank you, John.
And nobody cared because it was like MTV's over.
Yeah, nobody cared because they didn't know how to watch television anymore. And also, like, everybody takes everything too seriously now.
Yeah, 2006 they brought it back.
Yeah, I don't think you could do it now. I think that
no.
We've ruined it.
It had its time.
We've ruined because we can't just have fun.
No, everything's got to be.
Look at the creator floats the reboot idea for potential matches. It's such a fertile environment. Yes, the creator of Celebrity Deathmatch would say that. He would like to get a check for it again. But, I mean, yeah, is there enough there? Yeah. But the minute the wrong person gets beheaded, people got beheaded all the time on that show. The minute the wrong person gets beheaded, it becomes a to-do. It becomes a national crisis of conscience.
Guar's been killing people on stage for 25 years.
And it's a problem.
And now everybody's like, what?
Yeah,
everybody's pissed.
I saw that. Guar, you'll never guess what happened with Guar. They took a public figure. And at Riot Fest, they beheaded the public figure, like in a mocking tone. And people are like, this has to stop. And I don't know. Guar's never done that before, or
Guar's been around for 40 years.
Okay, and they just
they've beheaded a lot of people. I saw JonBenet Ramsey get beheaded.
When?
Probably 25 years ago at the Silo in Reading.
So just as sensitivity around JonBenet Ramsey was at its highest?
At its peak.
Okay.
They decided to behead, and I believe they raped her corpse as well.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame, but they managed to survive.
Yes.
So you're saying the idea of taking a public figure that everybody knows and beheading them is not exactly new territory for Guar?
No, that's kind of their thing.
Are you talking about Guar, the band that dresses up in mutant alien outfits with violent imagery and huge phalluses?
Yeah,
that's the band.
They love phalluses.
They have songs about phalluses, correct?
They have a movie, Phallus in Wonderland.
Is that them?
That's them.
I'd heard about the movie. I didn't realize that was Guar.
Well, yeah, they have a spaceship that runs on crack cocaine.
In Phallus in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Odorous Urungus, they were shoveling the
Rest
crack.
in peace.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We love Odorous Urungus.
He goes, we need more crack. And then they're shoveling the crack in, and then they just start smoking the crack.
Right.
This was probably early 90s. So they've been around. Yeah, they've been doing it.
I know Beavis and Butthead were big Guar fans.
Oh, they loved Guar.
I remember in the Beavis and Butthead video game for Sega Genesis, nice. You would go on missions, and the end of the game was Beavis and Butthead get to go to a Guar concert.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was how you know you beat the game. Yeah, there are people on Twitter that are pointing out Guar has killed every single president since Nixon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They killed Kamala last year.
They did?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it's political messaging per se.
No.
It is
it's theater.
It's a new era of Guar.
It is.
Because, of course,
Rest in peace,
Urungus,
Odorous.
unfortunately, is no longer with us. I wonder if Slemenstra Hyman is still with them.
Let's see.
Slemenstra?
Slemenstra Hyman.
Don't know if Slemenstra, if they, them are still in the band. I'm not sure.
All right, current members, Ballsack, the Jaws of Death.
I love Ballsack.
I was wondering if Ballsack, the Jaws of Death was still in Guar. By the way, very mad for their stage show. Ballsack.
Jizmac DeGusha.
Oh, he's been around.
Still in.
He's an OG.
Mm-hmm. Is it Jizmac Duh or is it Jizmac and then the last name is DeGusha?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Beefcake the Mighty still in the band, now the lead singer.
Oh, Beefcake the Mighty stepped up.
He stepped up, yeah.
It's interesting that with Guar, because the music is so important, that somebody would just be able to slide in like that, just kind of shift positions and become the lead singer.
Well, they wanted to keep it going.
Yeah, no, it's just, there's such integrity to the actual music.
Odorous, obviously no longer in the band.
Rest in peace.
Oh no, Steven Sphincter is not in the band anymore.
Oh, that's too bad about Steven
Cornelius
Sphincter.
Carnage, Hans Sphincter is not in the band anymore.
Both Steven and Hans Sphincter are gone.
Flatus Maximus is no longer in the band anymore. Nippolis Erectus is no longer in the band.
What about Sleazy P. Martini? He was managing them for a while.
Oh, is that their manager, Sleazy P. Martini?
Yeah.
Good for Guar to take on a manager like Sleazy P. Martini. I'd imagine it'd be difficult for him to get clients based on the name alone.
Oh, he's probably in the supporting cast.
Right. He's the manager of the band. Sleazy P. Martini.
Sleazy P. Martini, no.
Ah,
That's too bad.
it's a whole new era.
They've moved on to different management.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Before he was Sleazy P. Martini, he was Techno Destructo.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I forgot about Techno Destructo.
Yeah, well, he became Sleazy P. Martini. You see, and this is what I mean. If there is actual outrage, so they're performing at Riot Fest, and I guess they beheaded Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Is that what they did?
I believe so, yes.
Dummies that were made to look like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, which is something Guar has done forever.
Yes.
And if we can somehow figure out outrage at a Guar show, there's no way we can have Celebrity Deathmatch back.
Right.
We can't handle it anymore. We're not mature enough to handle this stuff anymore. And Riot Fest has issued apologies. Is that right?
I think quite the contrary.
Oh, okay. I didn't read the full. I just assumed Riot Fest is not apologizing.
No, their Twitter for the last 2 weeks has just been making fun of everybody that's complaining.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's weird. They're not worried about all the business they're losing.
No, in fact, they think this is great promotion.
They like this.
Yeah, of course.
This is the type of fun that you'll get at Riot Fest.
This and John Stamos.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I'd heard that they've been trying at Riot Fest to get this is real, to get John Stamos there with the Beach Boys.
For many years.
And is that just, why?
Well, I believe it started maybe like 10 years ago. They tweeted something like a joke, like they need a Jesse and the Rippers reunion.
That's cool.
And then it became a joke of like, you need to get John Stamos here.
Right.
So then it finally happened this year, but there was a list of demands for John Stamos to perform there with the Beach Boys this year.
And unlike the NFL, Riot Fest met those demands.
They met the demands.
What were the demands?
Well, the owner of Riot Fest needed to get a John Stamos tattoo.
That was John's demand.
Yes.
And so they were like, no dice, or
he did it.
He got the tattoo.
He got the tattoo.
Okay, good.
I believe
was it a John Stamos tattoo or Jesse Katsopoulos?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I saw the
good question.
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Yeah, I guess either way it counts.
John Stamos wanted a John Stamos look-alike contest
at Riot Fest as an
Riot
event.
Fest.
Okay, I like by the way, I like that John Stamos is like kind of in on the gag.
Of course,
right?
Yeah,
he's like, I'm going to do this. Like, let's see how far. I'm going to make a hilarious list. Let's see how far you're willing to go to get this done. How big of a thing we can make this.
A local Chicago pizza restaurant must create a Greek-style pizza named after him in his honor.
He is Greek.
Mm-hmm. His green room must have a body pillow of John Stamos.
Do those exist commercially?
I mean, I'm sure you can get one on Etsy.
That's probably where you'd have to get one, Etsy.
He
himself, though, wants his own John Stamos body pillow so he can rest on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unlimited hummus served in a Gibson guitar case. And a nude painting of B. Arthur.
B. Arthur?
The person
How much cottage cheese?
The person who handles Riot Fest's Twitter account must give John Stamos a foot rub.
Wow.
Special John Stamos Riot Fest t-shirt must be designed and approved by John Stamos.
Okay, is that the tattoo we're looking at right now? It's in. Well, he did. He got a Stamos tattoo.
That's a Black Flag Stamos tattoo.
It's the Black Flag font and logo, but it says Stamos under it.
It looks like that might be an old tattoo.
Right.
That looks
and he
pretty
just
fresh.
got a Stamos.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another demand. No one is allowed to make eye contact with John Stamos' hair.
John Stamos' hair. That's very funny.
Yeah,
Stamos, funny guy.
Stamos is allowed to say riot fart.
That's funny. And I'm glad he got that in writing. Welcome to Riot Fart, he could say.
And finally, John Stamos masks must be printed out for the crowd to wear.
And I'm sure they love that. The crowd loved that. Of
course.
That's a take-home.
That's complimentary.
Yeah, that's a for sure take-home. And this is him saying hello to Riot Fest?
So yeah, he had fun with it.
Look at him. He's got a Riot Fest t-shirt on. I wonder if that's the John Stamos Riot Fest shirt.
Or is that a Riot Fart shirt?
Riot Fart is a funny way to say it. Let's listen.
She's goofing on me, and it's been the sweetest, honestly, the most fun, kind-hearted thing that anyone's ever done. And I'm so grateful to all of you for showing up and living me all these years, but you've kept me humble. And you've let me be part of this family. I'm so grateful to you.
You know what? Hit pause for a second. That is a John Stamos Riot Fest t-shirt. If you look, that is a 1989 season 1 of Full House, it looks like. Picture of John Stamos in the heart that says, I heart Riot Fest. You know, the big hair, John?
He's a good time.
John Stamos?
Yeah.
It feels like he's made his money, and he's just doing the stuff that he likes now.
He's the face of the Beach Boys.
See?
That's cool.
Well, I think there are some that would argue about him being the face of the
Beach Boys. I could picture somebody not being happy about that.
Yeah.
You could be happy. You could be not happy all you want. People are going to see John Stamos.
Wow. There's somebody probably angry.
They're not going to see Mike Love.
Somebody's probably going to try to get John Stamos medicated. Lock him up in a house somewhere.
It's funny if this is a pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what the hell happened to John Stamos?
I don't know. His brain is fried. He went crazy, too. Let's have him behind that keyboard plunking away.
Just prop him up.
Wouldn't that be a great horror movie?
Yes.
Mike Love just wants to be the front man so bad. Oh, yeah. Have Riot Fest make some Mike Love shirts, too.
Oh, he must have been so mad at this.
Why?
Oh, yeah. Yes, he has no sense of humor.
Yeah. Why is this shot vertically? It should be horizontal so you can get the whole band, no? No, we got it.
No, we got the one we wanted.
This is the one.
We got the handsome guy.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go back to it.
Mike, and the great crew here at Riot Fart, I call it.
Nailed him.
He was allowed to.
And what makes it even better is I get to stand on the same stage as the greatest rock and roll in history. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beach Boys. Michael Edward Love, Bruce Johnston, Christian, Timmy, Randy, John, Ike, John.
Whatever that guy's name is.
That guy. My guy, that was Legolas at the end of Lord of the Rings.
Discord is at an all-time high and decency at an all-time low. But thank God we have the Beach Boy music and Riot Fest to get us through, right?
What do they start with?
All right, get on with it.
This one goes out to Bob and his wife Kelly, who's here tonight. It's called Forever, and that's how long love should last.
This is a Jesse and the Rippers tune. That's so sick.
That's awesome.
Oh, look, they got Bob
And
Saget
he put it up there for Bob Saget. That's awesome.
Oh, this was halfway through the set.
All right, you can turn it down.
They open with Do It Again.
Yeah, that's this is a Jesse and the Rippers classic. I believe that this was originally written for Rebecca Donaldson. You know, from Wake Up San Francisco?
Yeah, of course.
I'm impressed that you knew that.
Thank you.
Man, they did almost 20 songs.
I mean, Beach Boys have a lot of songs, especially if you want to lump in Jesse and the Rippers tunes.
Yeah. I can't see Mike Love being happy about that.
No.
I mean, I could picture him being really salty that they have to do one of these songs.
And you know the rest of the bands, because like John Stamos is like, I mean, I'll do it, but I don't want to get Mike upset. Like,
because you have to walk on eggshells with that guy.
The rest of the band was like, no, John, we really should do Jesse and the Rippers stuff. The fans,
we have to give the fans what they want.
Like, they think it's funny that you're in the band. Like, that's why we're still touring. All right, if you guys want to do it, I mean,
whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they've seen Full House. I don't know who's seen it. Whatever. I just stand in the back. No, I'll stay in the back. I don't need to play.
I won't even go out on. I'll go on stage.
No, I'm not. No. It's your song. It's your song. It's your song. No, it's your song. Have a great time.
I don't care.
The rest, don't worry, man. He's an asshole.
He's a piece of shit.
Don't worry about him. He's always fucking like that. Guy fucking sucks. We're so happy you're here, dude.
We can't wait till he croaks. You can take it.
Bro, this band is yours once he croaks.
He's gone, it is yours.
And if you want to, like, figure something out, we can talk. What? No. Go do the song, dude. Go do the song. They're just putting it out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. All right, we're going to take a break. A lot to get to the bottom of. I'm glad that we got to the bottom of what was going on with Riot Fest, and that everything's going to be okay. We're going to be right back. Stay there.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
Introducing Bennington on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand, the first father-daughter talk show of its kind. Ron's the father, Gail's the daughter. Imagine the look on your loved ones' faces when a satellite beams the Bennington's voices directly to your mind. So don't delay. Listen to Bennington now on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand on the Sirius XM app.
Hey, it's Katie Nolan, your friend, favorite podcaster, and now Mad Dog Sports Radio host. That's right, I have a radio show now. It's fan service, weekdays from noon to 1 Eastern. It's your sports fan hotline, a show for the fans and a place for you. Sports fandom is complex and emotional, and now we have a place to come together and talk about all of it. It's fan service with me, Katie Nolan, on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82, and on the Sirius XM app.
Scammers, stalkers, criminals. They're looking for your personal information and finding it easier than you think. With Incogni, you can reduce your personal information exposure on the web. Your name, address, and phone number are shared on hundreds of public websites right now. Your family details, even where you live. It's all online, collected and sold by data brokers without your consent, putting you at serious risk. Someone could show up at your door, use your information to steal your identity, send scam messages to your parents, or drain your accounts in minutes. Incogni removes your personal data from hundreds of websites that expose your details, making it much harder for the wrong people to reach you. Because if they can't find you, they can't harm you. Get 1 year of Incogni Unlimited for 55% off today at Incogni.com and let Incogni remove your personal data from the web for you. That's INCOGNI.com. Take back control of your privacy and reclaim your peace of mind.
You want to run a successful business? You better have the right people. And if you don't have the right people, nothing else is going to work. That's why I use ZipRecruiter to hire. I'm Marcus Lemonis, leader of 2 public companies and investor in businesses across America. And for me, success comes down to the 3 Ps: people, process, and product. Thousands of people are on ZipRecruiter looking for work. People with the skills and experience to do your job right. You post a job, and they find you qualified candidates fast. You don't need to wait around. With ZipRecruiter, you can find the right person right away. And a strong team means fewer fires to put out and a lot less stress at the end of the day. ZipRecruiter, the #1 rated hiring site according to G2, because it works. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Marcus. ZipRecruiter.com/Marcus. That's ZipRecruiter.com/Marcus.
Last year, over 2 million people called Morgan & Morgan in their time of need. I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. People often ask me, how much money do I have to pay you up front to be my personal lawyer? The answer is nothing. It's free unless we win. We have recovered billions in settlements and verdicts over the years. We have never taken a fee unless we've won the case. You can hire the largest personal injury law firm in the world as your personal lawyer for free unless and until we recover for you. When life changes, clients choose us. When results matter, clients choose us. When the stakes are high with just one shot, clients choose us. So who are our clients? They're people just like you. People who share our values, hopes, dreams. People who believe that dignity is a God-given right. People who fight for a better tomorrow for their families and their children. And when they needed a personal injury lawyer, who did they choose? Who would you choose in your time of need? Injured? Choose the injury law firm Ronnie Munn chose. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Willie Nelson here. Come on in.
The Willie's Roadhouse, a channel where traditional country music is alive and well.
I'm walking the floor over here.
Texas honky-tonk and western swing.
I go out walking
the vivid sounds from Nashville.
after midnight.
The legends keeping the tradition alive.
This is my house, Willie's Roadhouse.
Channel 61 and at home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or the internet-connected devices.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/Teft.
Starting at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data forever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage you've ever had. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier. I see Red Pocket Mobile. Red Pocket Mobile. Oh, Red Pocket Mobile.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Was on Good Day New York, and she was trying out exercise equipment, and it did not go her way at all. There's some kind of, New York fitness thing or something happening, and they brought in one of those big bars to teach her how to do pull-ups on it, I guess. Just like a cute morning news segment type of thing. And, it was one of those things where she's saying like, no, don't do this. They're like, come on. And it ends in disaster. And then you can tell she's pissed. Like, I told you not to fucking do this. Yeah. I mean, this is not the look you want on Good Day New York. Check this out.
For a minute. That could be done.
What?
Yeah.
How am I going to reach this, Kenny?
I'll give you a little boost. You all right?
No.
All right, there you go. Good.
Okay.
And just hang. And now what I want you to do, wait, cross your ankles, and I'm going to help you do a pull-up. So go ahead. Pull. There we go. Come on. Another one.
He's got her by the 2 ankles.
Oh, my God.
Last one.
No, Kenny.
No, she said.
Oh, no. She ate shit.
Well, because Kenny was holding her feet together by the 2 ankles to help guide her pull-ups. And then when she was done, he took forever, like he was still holding her feet. So he basically just tripped her on the way down. Look at her go. Look at her eat shit. He won't let go of her ankles.
Yeah, come on, let go.
Let go of her ankles, Kenny. Kenny, and this anchor, well, by the way, it looks like he could maybe afford to do a couple of pull-ups.
Wouldn't kill him.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'm just being venomous because I don't like seeing Rosanna Scotto fall face first on the ground. He's just sitting there kind of thinking like, oh, that's funny. My co-host.
Kurt Menefee?
Kurt Menefee. Maybe Kurt Menefee does a couple pull-ups. We tie his ankles up. Let's zip tie Kurt Menefee's ankles together.
Rosanna Scotto doesn't need this.
She does not need this. She's a New York legend.
She's a legend.
Yeah, she's a New York legend. And she fell face first, trying to gracefully exit this pull-up thing, which, by the way, she didn't even want to do that.
No.
You know what I mean? She said at the last one, she said, no. And he's like, how about yes? And then I let you down, but I'm going to hold on to your ankles and pull them right back. Watch this.
Last one.
No, Kenny. No.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, you okay?
Oh my God.
Karen, what kind of insurance do you have? Not very good. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. You can tone is everything. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Well, it's embarrassing.
And you got to be a professional.
And like,
yeah, you have to shrug it off.
Hey, Kurt, why don't you grab those handles? Yeah. Let's tie your ankles up and push you on the ground. And then I'll ask you how you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking far from okay, all right?
Get up there, fat boy.
Yeah. What, you mean because I went ass over tea kettle on live television? No, I'm fine, thank you.
You fat fuck.
You fat fuck.
It's like, whoa.
Okay,
Jesus
easy.
Christ.
Holy shit.
And what's with old Johnny Bodybuilder over here tripping me on the way down? How about you let go of my ankles, you foot fetish asshole? Whoa.
Thanks a lot, dickbag.
Yeah, whoa.
Just scorched.
Anyway, if you want to go to Strong New York, it's tomorrow in New York City. It's all cute and fun until somebody falls face first on the ground. You know?
She was a professional, though.
She was. That's because she's Rosanna Scotto.
She's a legend.
Can you imagine that? Somebody, and you know, yeah, if you'd let go of my ankles, I wouldn't have fallen face first. It's not because she's uncoordinated. Somebody was holding her ankles.
And pushing her. She didn't want to do that.
No, she did not want to do
I think
that.
when she walked into work today, she's like, oh, I can't wait to do some pull-ups.
Some pull-ups. I don't have the upper body strength to do it. Oh, no, that's what's funny. Great.
Okay, thanks.
Great. I've been in journalism for how many years? I've been trying to help everybody in New York have a good day. How about for once in my goddamn life, somebody gives me a good day? Huh? How about that? You think that's funny, Kurt? He's laughing, too.
Oh, yeah, he thinks it's great.
He said that segment worked.
Glad it wasn't me.
Yeah, oh, yeah. He loved that one. So anyway, shout out to Rosanna Scotto. I hope that she wasn't bruised. I mean, her pride, maybe, her ego, maybe.
Yeah, that's TV. You don't want to do that on TV.
No, with as much as going on in the world right now. Because she's going to be like, I'd like to give my take on something serious now. And it's like, aren't you the lady who fell down?
We just watched you faceplant.
You faceplanted a moment ago.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah. Whatever you say, probably wrong. Because you fell. Anyway, Kurt, what do you think? You didn't fall down. Oh, I did get to go out and see the film One Battle After Another over the weekend. It's the new Paul Thomas Anderson film. I think it did like a $22 million weekend, which is crazy because it's Paul Thomas Anderson's highest opening ever, but also like it's a massive movie. And some of these movies that make like hundreds of millions of dollars, it's just really interesting to me like that they will still go, okay, we'll invest in this movie even though, you know, it's going to take forever. We may not make it back. It's a loss leader, I suppose.
They won't. They spent $130 million on it before marketing.
That's crazy, which means they probably spent at least another 70. So you're probably looking at $200 million spent on marketing.
Which is great. Good.
And it's great. And it's not designed to get any of that money back, you know? The fact and it gets a $22 million opening weekend and it's looked at as a success, which is good. I mean, listen, I think it's hopefully this movie starts to pick up buzz. I feel like I've only read good things about it, you know, other than people who are making their money trying to, well, I'm going to write a bad review so people talk about it. But anybody that, you know, has any credibility, you know,
it'll be interesting to see what the second weekend.
It feels like the second weekend. It should be one of those that grows over the course of weeks.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Right, because everybody, to me, it was definitely my favorite Paul Thomas Anderson movie since There Will Be Blood. You know, because it was There Will Be Blood. So he did Hard Eight.
Probably right.
He did Hard Eight. This is his 10th movie.
I know.
Which, by the way, tells me that Tarantino's 10 movie ideas full of horse shit.
Why do you say?
They can, and a great director can absolutely make great movies after 10.
Oh, I don't think you're wrong about that.
You know what I mean? Like, just if you're good at something, keep doing it. Unless you don't want to do it. If you don't want to do it, if you're like, I have this image where I do 10 movies, fine. But, like, I don't think anybody should ever protect their legacy unless it's, like, crimes. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to protect your legacy from doing bad stuff. Because if you've built a legacy, I mean, like, your product is bad, not crimes. You shouldn't do crimes.
Oh, I thought, okay.
No crimes. But, like, the idea, like, you should, if you're an athlete and you're one of the GOATs, keep playing until you don't want to play anymore, even if you suck in the last 3 years. That's fine. Everybody forgives it. If you're a director, like Scorsese doesn't hit it out of the park every single time.
Scorsese's different.
But he's still excellent.
But he's only directing.
Oh, he's not a writer-director.
Right. You know?
Yeah, but Tarantino loves writing. He's like, hey, I just wrote this whole movie about these characters. You know what I'm going to do now? Make it even longer. I'm going to do a novel about the same characters, telling the same story, but it's going to be even longer.
Yeah, and I think that's how I still believe he's being truthful with 10 movies.
I think he probably is,
I don't
too.
think we're going to see that 10th movie for another 3 years, maybe.
Which is a bummer for Shane Gillis.
That's right.
You know?
But, like, he's got so much more that he can do that I feel like he could spend the rest of his life not making a movie and still being in the public eye.
But I look at, like, Paul Thomas Anderson, right? Because Paul Thomas Anderson came up around the same time as Tarantino, and they were the guys collecting that buzz. Because he did Hard Eight, and then he did Boogie Nights, and then he did Magnolia, and then he did Punch Drunk Love, and then he did, I want to say There Will Be Blood was after Punch Drunk Love. Unless I'm missing one.
Nope.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Then he did Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood, and then he did Inherent Vice.
Nope. The Master.
The Master, Inherent Vice, Phantom Thread, Licorice Pizza, One Battle After Another.
You're so good.
I love Paul Thomas Anderson.
You do.
Love him. But I love that first 5 a lot more than the second 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I thought The Master was great because Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman were amazing as actors, but it wasn't a story that, like, you fell into. Because it wasn't, because he started, I think, after There Will Be Blood, where it's like, that was like, he hit his peak, he matured. It's like everybody's going, no, this is like one of the best movies ever. Not just like, this could be Best Picture this year. It's like, this is, regardless of your taste, this is a 10 out of 10 movie by any standard you could possibly imagine.
People are saying that about The Master?
No. There Will Be Blood.
Oh.
And I feel like after There Will Be Blood, he was like, okay, I've accomplished this. Now I can kind of get experimental. And it started to be like, you know, The Master was more of a, let me just play with these characters. And it doesn't necessarily have to have a traditional narrative structure, which makes it a little bit of a tougher watch. It's more like looking at a painting than watching a movie, I think. Like appreciating the work in that way. And you definitely have to like dig more for what's being said. It's not at all on the surface. But, I mean, it's still brilliant. Inherent Vice didn't grab me. I get Phantom Thread apparently has a huge fan base.
Oh, yeah.
But it did not grab me.
You know who likes Phantom Thread?
Jermaine?
Cinephiles.
The
smarter people on Twitter.
I see, yeah. Yeah, I put out a thing on YouTube about this movie, and one of the comments was like, thank God somebody said they didn't like the Phantom Thread because X loves it so much.
It's fine.
And Daniel Day-Lewis is incredible, and I get it. And, like, compared to, you know, I don't want to say it, but Garden State or something like that, it's incredible.
That's apples and oranges.
Well, Garden State, you mean because Garden State sucks?
You don't like oranges?
I hate oranges.
I don't know why you gotta bring what's-his-face into this.
Scrubs?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
I just got real mad when people gave him credit for being a filmmaker.
Zach Braff.
Yeah. He's great on Scrubs.
Great soundtrack.
You know how I feel about the film. When that's the first thing that's said about a movie, you didn't make a movie.
Remember The Shins?
Yes, I remember The Shins. You mean the movie where the scenes matched the soundtrack perfectly, didn't evoke any new emotion whatsoever? Yeah, that was a good movie because the soundtrack.
I mean, about using music in movies.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet he could make a hell of a playlist.
Who? Zach Braff?
Mhm.
Yeah, if he was like, hey, here's my Spotify playlist, check it out. Be like, thank you so much, man. This is really good.
He's like, I'm writing a movie around it. Don't bother.
Yeah,
Just
no.
give me the playlist.
Good, I got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. Yeah. However, that's not to say music should not be used in film. Quentin Tarantino is somebody who has used popular music in film, but used it to evoke something new, to use it to help paint the picture that he's painting incredibly well.
Scorsese
uses music unbelievably well to the point where you hear the song and now you think of something different than you ever thought of before. And the music in One Battle After Another is everything about, I mean, so it really felt like, and then, okay, so then the other one was Licorice Pizza, which I really liked Licorice Pizza, but it felt like it was just like a really nice coming of age movie.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like...
Nothing memorable.
No, it wasn't a special, like, life-changing movie. Boogie Nights...
Like Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights was life-changing. Magnolia was totally life-changing. There Will Be Blood was life-changing.
God, that was 18 years ago.
There Will Be Blood was 18 years ago?
2007.
God damn. And people, I still feel like nobody's caught up to it yet.
No, isn't that nuts to be like, oh, this is his best movie in almost 20 years? And you'd be like, what the hell? What are you talking about?
But that's what I mean. When you can do stuff that's as good as There Will Be Blood, you don't need to worry about legacy, which I don't think Paul Thomas Anderson is. I'm more talking about like the Tarantino, the Rule, the this, I Should Retire.
But
Like, if you can make a movie that 18 years later is still like you're comparing it to this movie, and it goes across generations, it's like you're allowed to do whatever you want. But I felt like One Battle After Another was dipped way back into top tier Paul Thomas Anderson storytelling, where you fall into the narrative, top tier Paul Thomas Anderson character building, where you have many completely different characters, and whether they're the antagonist or the protagonist, you love them all for different reasons, but they're all amazing. Even if you hate one, you also recognize that as a character, this character is amazing. I felt like he found his humor again, which is something that's like more the sort of Magnolia Boogie Nights era, when he would like sneak, or even Punch Drunk Love, where you're like, wait, is this a comedy? Like that sort of underlying humor to it in spots where you're like, this is an unbelievably highly emotional, tense scene. And then just a line gets dropped, or there's a visual where you just go, like, you know what I mean?
Of like 3 different ones.
Of course you are. Of course you are. Where it's like, oh my God, is he? Okay, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And I thought that was all back. I mean, it really brought me joy watching this movie. And I'm not gonna spoil it because you're listening to the radio. I mean, so great.
Straight face.
And then
yeah.
And then for me, at the end, like, and it was multiple different movies at the same time. Like, there was a fairly traditional love story put into the beginning of it under extremely unique circumstances. What I really liked was, and you know this from the trailer, it's like the story of these political revolutionaries in highly political times. And I'm going, okay, like, and more than entitled to it. And I have not seen Editing yet, but I know that is also like a highly politically charged movie, and I don't have any judgment on it yet. I will. But I go, you know, he's entitled to it, but is this going to be a more political like movie where we can see the sort of leanings and point of view of the filmmaker? And instead, I felt like, which is something that he's done before. Like, one of my favorite movie scenes ever is when Magnolia starts and John C. Reilly is the police officer, and it's voiceover. And it's almost like he's narrating an episode of Cops, and he's explaining what he's doing. And then the car stops and you realize he's just talking to himself in the car. Like, it's just brilliant. And you get that sort of like, oh, this is who this flawed human being is. It doesn't matter what his job is. It doesn't matter what his day-to-day is. He's just a weird, flawed, goofball human being. And I thought that, like, the emphasis of the movie whether it was a political revolutionary, who I mean, like, considers themselves just literally starting a war level political revolutionary, whether it was a high-ranking military personnel person, whether it was a cop, whether it was a martial arts instructor, whether it was a politician, a sensei, like all of it gets stripped away and it just becomes about the people. And it's like you see how these, like, especially the political revolutionaries are just these dopey ass human beings like the rest of us who are really just as clueless as anybody else is. The idea of like, we are introduced to this person as a political revolutionary, and he is having the exact same problems with customer service on the phone that we have with customer service on the phone. I mean, that's brilliant. Like, it's such a brilliant take.
No, this is great.
On the whole thing. So I'm going like, I see this, I go like, okay, this is a love story buried in here, right? And I go, but then by the end of Act 1, you're like, it's not really, is there still a love story? Is there gonna, and then you're like, oh, this is like a chase movie or like a war movie, and then I felt like the last scene, the very last scene.
When they all go up in the spaceship?
That's right. And they go, well, that was a wild day. No, the very last scene, I felt like took it from like a 4.5 star to a 5-star thing, because you go, oh, like this was what it was all about the whole time. Like it wasn't, it's this grandiose background to tell this just regular human story. And I go, holy shit, like that was what the journey was all about. And I go, it was, I don't know. I loved it.
It's hard for me to rank it because I don't want recency bias.
No, and it's tough too. I'm definitely putting it top 5.
Oh, for
Paul Thomas Anderson movies. Easy. But I'm not ranking it yet, because if you recall, you and I had a very similar conversation, Travis, because we're the cinephiles here.
Well, yeah, I like to think of ourselves as that. Yeah.
Right. Because
unless we're talking about like,
if we're talking about romps, we'll go to Mike. And if we're talking about the movie Airplane or the Queen movie, we'll go to Troy.
Which is fair.
And if we're talking about a 90s comedy that we're recommending, we'll go to Danielle. But if you recall, we had a similar conversation after Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where I was like, this was amazing. But we weren't sure where it ranks until it settled in. And I think we both land on now, I mean, it's probably top 3.
I mean,
Tarantino.
It's top 2 for me.
Yeah, I was about to say top 3, and it ain't 3. Yeah. So, I mean, I think potentially this is top 3.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure, but then you got, I mean, Magnolia is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. There Will Be Blood, Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights for me is number 1 just because it's sentimental. It's like same thing with Pulp Fiction. It's like, okay, that's what got me into Tarantino. That's the movie that I know all the lines from and quote all the time and can rewatch over and over and over again.
But it's interesting because, and it's the same way about Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction and Boogie Nights, you can tell watching it that they're both young. And you can tell watching it that they're both getting off on doing camera tricks. Like they're both getting off on doing tricks that they saw in old movies. Whereas Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and One Battle After Another, there's far more discipline.
It's a grown-up.
It's a grown-up who has found their voice and is like, no, I'm not trying to throw it back.
Right.
This is the movie that I make.
Game.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, because if I'm honest with myself, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the better movie.
It's a better movie than Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. But sentiment is sentiment.
Yeah, favorites can be favorites.
Yeah, that's right. I would agree with that too.
No, this movie was so good.
Yeah, it was really great. And I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio, he plays similar characters, but he's so good at it. His ability to play that character where he's the boss, he's in charge, but real quick you find out he has no idea what's going on.
And he's just not in charge of his own life.
Right. And he gets that glassy-eyed look where he's like, no, if you just do this for me, everything's going to be okay. And it's so interesting because Leonardo DiCaprio I think Paul Thomas Anderson talked to Leonardo DiCaprio about playing Dirk Diggler.
really?
For Boogie Nights, yeah. And Leonardo DiCaprio recommended Mark Wahlberg for it. Because I think Leonardo
DiCaprio was busy doing Titanic?
I think he was doing Titanic, so he recommended Mark Wahlberg. But realistically, there's a lot in this DiCaprio character in One Battle After Another that felt like kind of a grown-up version of the mentality of Dirk Diggler. Like when stuff starts falling, like he's very willing to accept things when things are going well, but when stuff starts falling apart. I saw Dirk Diggler in there. I saw...
he wasn't in the movie.
He was. It was an Easter egg.
I gotta see it again.
Yeah, I saw grown-up Dirk Diggler in there. I saw Adam Sandler from...
Billy Madison?
Not from Billy Madison. That was actually not a PTA movie. No, I saw Punch Drunk Love, Adam Sandler in there when Leonardo DiCaprio is having the conversation with his lady friend's parents.
Oh, sure.
And it's not the most approving conversation in the world. I was like, that's Punch Drunk Love. That's like that sort of... Paul Thomas Anderson does pathetic heroes well. Yeah. You see, you know what I mean? Like that, like you're still rooting for him, but you see there's an inherent patheticness to it. Because I think that we all kind of... And when we really get down to our root, like we all kind of see ourselves as the hero in our own stories, but we all also know that like we're pathetic. You know what I mean? Like we're like it's all
it could collapse at any
moment. Like we're not really nearly as confident as we ever put it out there. But as long as we're winning, we'll take it. So
it was great.
Yeah. I really liked it. I was. Are you going to see it again?
I would really like to.
I want to see it in. Did you see it in IMAX or you did?
And I don't know how much that affects the experience.
I'm sure it does.
But it was incredible. I would love to go see it at Lincoln Center.
I saw it in a regular theater.
Okay, that's fine.
But I got chicken tendies with it because it was Alamo.
That's cool.
So that was sick. And they do unlimited Dr. Peppers there.
As much as you want.
And I had quite a bit.
It's a 3-hour movie.
I did have to run out to pee.
Did you?
100%.
I made sure I didn't.
Oh no, I like to drink my sodas at movies.
Fine.
I don't mind taking a break to piss.
Okay.
You know?
Hope you didn't
How about
miss something
you, Troy?
great.
You like to piss at movies?
I'll piss like 3 or 4 times.
It's good for you. You should. You should. Be comfortable, you know?
No, I try my best.
But I would
like to see it 70mm IMAX at Lincoln Center.
I would like to see it again in IMAX, and I would like to see it with somebody who hasn't seen it yet, so I could whisper the parts right before they happen.
I didn't see this part. I was peeing.
Oh my God, this part's so funny.
Get ready.
Yeah.
He's going to say it.
He's going to say the thing. Hey, 15. We're going to take a break early because we have a special guest who's coming in. Bailen Dupree is coming in from the show Bailen Out Loud, who also, you may remember, is the young lady who was on the Cuomo show. Chris Cuomo interviewed her about her Tourette's, and he laughed at her. And I thought that was inappropriate. The guys really encouraged this because this is true. I watch her show, Bailen Out Loud, and I watched. She does have a tick where she has to yell at guys who are bald about being bald. So hopefully she's chill right now. Hopefully no ticks.
Oh, I'm fingers crossed.
Did you want her to call me bald?
I think it's gonna be hard not to laugh out loud. I'm like, what do you think about that guy?
Bailen. Oh, we'll get to know Bailen Dupree next. Stay right there.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Hear every high note, every #1 hit on one channel.
I'm Mariah Carey. My music and my stories.
And tracks from her new album, Here for It All.
On my own channel.
Mariah Radio, for a limited time, on now. With the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other connected devices.
All right, I'm going to change your world.
That's going to be interesting.
Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah. I want to watch history. Ooh. You want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate Brady. They hate LeBron. I've got a lot of haters.
Truth hurts sometimes.
I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1.
Scammers, stalkers, criminals. They're looking for your personal information and finding it easier than you think. With Incogni, you can reduce your personal information exposure on the web. Your name, address, and phone number are shared on hundreds of public websites right now. Your family details, even where you live. It's all online, collected and sold by data brokers without your consent, putting you at serious risk. Someone could show up at your door, use your information to steal your identity, send scam messages to your parents, or drain your accounts in minutes. Incogni removes your personal data from hundreds of websites that expose your details, making it much harder for the wrong people to reach you. Because if they can't find you, they can't harm you. Get 1 year of Incogni Unlimited for 55% off today at Incogni.com and let Incogni remove your personal data from the web for you. That's INCOGNI.com. Take back control of your privacy and reclaim your peace of mind.
Sorry for whispering, but my wife is asleep. She used to toss and turn all night with CPAP, but then she got the Inspire implant, and well, listen for yourself. She also has more energy to do the things she's always wanted, like hiking. We're hiking people now, got the poles and everything. And in winter, we're getting snowshoes. If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out the Inspire implant. Find a provider and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
Are your irons helping you or are they holding you back? Hey guys, it's Piers and Andy from Me and My Golf. As Titleist brand partners, we've tested the new T-Series irons to see what they offer to golfers like you.
Eliminating gaps in iron performance is key to shooting lower scores, and the new Titleist T-Series irons are designed to help all golfers hit it higher, farther and closer.
We've worked with players of all ages, speeds and handicaps to improve their iron play with T-Series. Whether you prefer tour precision, maximum speed and forgiveness, or something in between, T-Series provides irons suited for every level of golfer, all with that signature Titleist quality and feel.
They're everything you love about Titleist irons, with added performance and a new seamless design that's absolutely stunning across all models, including a clean, modern look for the new T250.
To find the T-Series...
Welcome back. Sam Roberts Show. And we're joined in studio. Bailen Dupree is here. You know her from Bailen Out Loud. Season 2 of Bailen Out Loud premieres Tuesday, October 7th, 9 p.m. on TLC. I mean, season 1 was massive. It was the biggest debut for a new show, I think, all year or whatever it was last year. I mean, Bailen, this has to be, I mean, for the whole world. I know you started on social media, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For everybody to kind of get to know you now and your whole family and to watch this all happen in real time, how has it been?
It's been really, really lovely, to say the most. What is the best part about all of it is the fact that more people know about what Tourette syndrome is. It's the most important thing to me to educate and to let people know, like, this is my life with Tourette syndrome. It's not everyone's life with Tourette syndrome because everyone's life is different and everyone's case of Tourette's is also different. So just to be able to put Tourette's on the map and have it be described and in a Hollywood setting for multiple people to get and for it to be portrayed correctly is so, so important. And that's exactly what happened with all of season 1. So that's just what is the biggest blessing out of all of it.
Yeah. Your dad, Alan, is here, too. He's a part of the show. And seeing the whole family dynamic to me was so interesting because I was also thinking, you know, first of all, you describing, like, being a dad.
Bald bitch.
But you...
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's more than okay.
My dad hears it every day.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah, I should have worn a hat. That's probably my fault.
It's kind of simple, but I got a lot to get hit off.
Okay, so I think the fact that, like, also everybody in your life... No, yes, I am. But everybody in your life, like, responds to texts like that and laughs along with you and stuff. Was that always... Were you guys always able to take it with humor that way, or did you were you defensive about it early on, or has it always been this way?
I would say that it's definitely been a learning experience and a learning curve, because you don't want to make me feel uncomfortable. Like,
right.
In a way, like, if I'm not laughing, then it's probably not appropriate to, like, laugh or, like, things like that. But it was definitely something that my whole family had to learn, something that I had to learn, because at the end of the day, I stick up for myself. So it's just good to know that, I lost my train of thought.
No, just that, like the people are kind of laughing with you on your own terms as opposed to you being a spectacle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you guys know, right, when you go, okay, we're going to do this reality show, how can you guys be confident that it is going to be portrayed the right way, especially because the whole family's involved? Like, this can end poorly, right? It's all in the edit, and if it becomes, because I'm watching going, like, I think what makes the show good is that it's not exploitive.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know it's not exploitive before it airs?
You don't.
And ultimately, you're just yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're not trying to be something that's not there, there's nothing really to use. You could take whatever part or piece you want and use it anywhere because it's the truth.
But it's kind of just having, like, a lot of faith that, like, it's going to be portrayed correctly. They let you know that we're not here to exploit you. That's what they let us know. So it's just kind of like having faith of them and having faith in God at the same time, just to know that, like, God has our back, because at the end of the day, we need him.
Yeah. Was it a massive relief when you watched? Because you probably don't know until you watch the episodes, until they're on television, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So you felt like once you saw season 1, you were like, oh, this is exactly what we had intended it to be?
Yes, I am a strong believer that season 1 was portrayed absolutely beautifully for a lot of reasons, but mostly because of how Tourette's was portrayed in a Hollywood type of realm, because it's never really been portrayed correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what do you think the difference was? Like, what do you think it is that people weren't getting before your show?
a lot of people think Tourette syndrome is just a cussing disorder, or a lot of people think that you can catch Tourette's, or a lot of people don't know that it's neurological. A lot of people think it's mental. I just think that it's been portrayed not as a laughingstock. It's portrayed as real life. It's portrayed as something that I'm really going through, and it's portrayed almost like wholesomely, like very much the right way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are moments where like you're
suck a dick, dude.
Fair enough. There are moments where it's like when it's the right thing to laugh at like that, you're laughing, and then when it gets scary, and you see the kind of, you know, the full spectrum of what it is. So how old were you when you started to when the tics started to show up, and did you kind of realize what it was from the beginning, or did people just think you were misbehaving?
So I was fairly young. I would say that I started noticing tics when I was like 7, but I just thought that they were just like quirky little things that kids did. I didn't really think anything of it. Like, every 1 in 5 people have tics, so I didn't really think anything of it. And then it kind of like went away for a little while, and then it came back when I was like 15 or 16 years old, and I still didn't really know what it was at the time until I went to the doctors, and I was like, I cannot stop doing this. I can't stop doing it. I feel that I need to do it. Like, what do I do? What is it? How do we get this? And it got to a point where at first I didn't need a diagnosis, because I was like, I don't know what it is. It's just like something that I do. And then it got to a point where it was like really invading my life. And it was really like, I needed a diagnosis to get treatment.
Right. Like, this is something. This isn't just me being me. It's not a quirk anymore. It's affecting.
Yeah.
And then, Alan, like at what point did you go, oh, this is a real thing? Because when you have kids and they go, well, I can't stop. A lot of times kids say, I can't. And it doesn't mean anything. Like, of course you can.
Absolutely. I mean, I used to teach high school for 15 years, so I see kids who click pen, shake their heads, doodle, tapping the tail, twirl their hair. They have a general anxiety about whatever it is at school.
Sure.
But during COVID, when your kid's home all day, and now you see and you hear and you listen, and now you can see your kid hitting herself. You can hear your kid making screeching sounds and the rest, and you're like, what is going on? What are you doing? And I can't stop this, Dad. I'm like, this is what I do.
Right, and you're noticing she's doing it by there's nobody in the room, and she's doing it.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So then it's more of a, what path do we need to do or go look and search? And that is the beginning of a journey where, as a parent or as a dad, you're like, there's not a lot of answers out there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to rely on a medical community or somebody else to give you answers, you will not get them. You have to be proactive, and you have to stand up and say, I'm not giving my kid this medicine because of this, this, and this.
Right.
I'm not going to do this because that's not what she has, because she doesn't do this or
Right.
she does do that.
You know her.
That's right.
Right.
I live with her. I know. I see this 12 to 20 hours a day. And I know what she does to calm herself down and relax. She's the one leading this. She's the one who's living it. We're just in the background observing it.
Sucking dick.
So it's like, how can I make your life easier? Like, what do I need to do? And that's the beginning of this journey.
Is it as exhausting as it appears?
Tourette syndrome?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very annoyed with myself a lot of the day because I'll always ask myself, like, why do I do it? Or why do I have to hit myself? Or why do I have to ignore certain social scenarios? Or why do I, like, I can't go to the movies.
Right.
There's a lot of things that, like, Tourette's is portrayed wholeheartedly on the show versus on my social media. On my social media, it's what I want to post.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I want to show. And then on the show, it gives a glimpse of everything. It's not just like something that's funny, that's something that I say. Like, there's more deeper things that happen with Tourette syndrome that, like, makes it very much annoying and aggravating and hard and stressful and painful. Like, I'm in a lot of pain every day. Every day I'm in pain.
Is that because of the hitting or because you're tense?
I'm very tense, and because my most, like, frequent tick I do is I move my neck a lot. So, like, if you think about it, like, moving your neck 5 times every 30 seconds, 5 times every minute is, like, exhausting. It's a lot, and so it causes strain on your body, bold bitch, especially when, like, you go to bed or, like, when you're trying to relax. Like, it's the worst for me when, like, I sit down and I try to go to bed.
Yeah.
So
how come so often with Tourette's, and obviously in your case, it ends up being those, like, those dirty words, those cussing words, those...
So in 10% of people with Tourette syndrome, they have corporalia and corpoplaxia, which is basically like me swearing, like, or using profanity, or me throwing up the middle finger, or, like, doing unnecessary gestures. And that's only in 10% of people. So that's kind of like a stereotype, almost, like, for people with Tourette's. Like, only people with Tourette's cuss, but, like, it's so much on a spectrum. Your mom's on the spectrum, motherfucker. Eat a bag of chips, motherfucker. Where you have, to the point, so extreme Tourette's, where people think that it's not real.
Right.
Because these, like, what is it called? Compact tics, where it's like multiple muscle movements are made to look like you're doing it on purpose. Like, it's made to look like that. And then you have people on the other end of the spectrum where they only move their face or move their nose or only make, like a sniffing sound or, like, things like that, where it's super minor, where people don't think they have Tourette's either. So on both spectrums, people don't think you have Tourette's.
Right.
Because it's either too minimal or it's too bad.
Right. Do you like when you make a verbal tick like that, do you like when people respond to it, or do you want people to kind of ignore it and just allow it to...
Just ignore it. It makes it a lot easier, like, for me to not have to, like, take jokes, because I've had, like, multiple people be like, oh, well, you're doing it to blow off steam, so let me do it to blow off steam. And I'm like, I'm not blowing off steam, dude. I'm living my life.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot in, like, ride shares. And I always get asked, do you always have to explain yourself? And I'm like, yeah, because then I get told, oh, I can do it too, or, oh my God, I do the same thing you do. And I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. I can tell you right now, we do not.
Yeah, and I would imagine too, that's the benefit of having the show. That's the benefit of now, I mean, because I was thinking that, you know, if I was dealing with something like this, the last thing I would want to do is go on somebody's radio show and explain it. But at the same time, it certainly beats having to go to every single rideshare driver, every single person I interact with, and have that same conversation over and over again.
That, but also at the same time, it gives me a way and an outlet to expand to people what Tourette's is and what I live with, and that it's a real thing. So it can be negative in its own way, but you can make it positive. So that's kind of what I like doing.
Yeah.
Is just, if I have to explain myself, then by all means, it's another person that now knows what Tourette's is.
And
or at least tries to learn what Tourette's is.
Totally. And it seems like you figured that out early because you started your social media and became, well known that way because people were like videoing you in public, right? Mm-hmm. This is before there was any reality show. You weren't famous at all.
Nope.
It was just people saw you and you were ticking and they were
because
making videos on their own?
When I went to high school, before COVID happened, my tics were very minimal. Like, people just didn't know what they were. I didn't know what they were. So at the time, like, I didn't know what to tell people when they asked me, why am I doing what I'm doing? Mm-hmm. So then it went to COVID and everything went online, and me and my mom went to like a store one day, and a girl in my class was videoing me around the store, like secretly trying to like pretend that like I couldn't see her. And it almost makes me think, because before then it was so less, that after COVID and when I was in the store, it was a lot. So she was basically sending the video to make fun of me.
Right.
From like, be like, oh my God, this, like, what is she doing? Like, when she was in school, she didn't do this. Like, those type of like video comments.
Why do you think it increased during COVID? Is it because stressors, you're at home, or?
I would just say, like, when COVID happened, everyone either had a positive experience or they had a negative experience. Yeah. And I definitely had a negative experience because I'm a social butterfly.
Sure.
And like, there's certain parts of me that like, I love to talk to people. And then there's other parts of me that's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I would say when COVID happened, like, completely being shut out from the world really wasn't the best for me. So it definitely increased my anxiety, it increased my stress, it increased my work with school, because it got to the point where I broke my brother's computer because I kept smashing it because school was now online. So then I learned that the computer was now a trigger. So now how do I do my homework without smashing the computer?
Wow.
So.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that it was that way for a lot of young people specifically. Like, we talk about it in here, how like that whole generation got completely upended because that, like, sort of those key social years are just wiped out, and then it goes, okay, now back to business as usual, and you can't, right?
No.
It doesn't.
Our dog at home is a COVID dog, and he was great when we first got him, and then it got like past COVID, and people would come over, and he would be mean, and he would like, he has to be completely locked up because he's like not friendly with people, he's not friendly with dogs, because during COVID, no one was allowed to be around dogs, no one was allowed to be around other humans, so it kind of just messed up like poor Yelly, his name's Yelly, poor Yelly's communication. Yeah. So, I mean, it definitely has its pros and cons. Like, it just depends the person during COVID. I've heard great stories from people during COVID where it's like, it's exactly what they needed, like things like that. But then there's...
Well, during the school day, too, your mind's occupied and you're focused on stuff, and you got a schedule to follow, and you got other people in the room. And
yeah, and my body relies on a schedule.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that part of your mind is focused on task-driven things that you have to produce, and now you take that all away, and now your mind is kind of like not wired to do the, where does it go?
Totally. So. And as a kid, too, it's like you haven't, you're not disciplined. Like, you don't have that self-discipline to put yourself on a schedule. You haven't learned it yet, right?
No.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. So, as your social media blew up, I think the first sort of outside of social media thing that blew you up was the Chris Cuomo interview, right?
Yes.
How did you feel about that experience? Because I think, it definitely raised the profile on you. I think how did you feel about the experience?
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay experience.
Yeah.
He definitely thought I was faking Tourette's.
Right, because that's what the spin was, right? Like, let's get her on and find out if she's faking. And
so it was definitely interesting. We talked before the show, basically, hi, I'm Chris, blank, and he was like, just don't tell me I have a little baby wiener on the show. And I'm like, well, when you say things like that, it triggers my tics. So it was like just a whole bunch of like him just not knowing what Tourette's is and just not knowing like that you're not supposed to say that and you're not supposed to tell me that you think I'm faking Tourette's. That's why you want me on the show.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry that you don't think I have Tourette's, but at the end of the day, like,
I just don't think he did enough research on the topic or whatever before you bring somebody on.
Totally. It's just like we see these social media videos. She's saying crazy stuff. Maybe we can get her to say crazy stuff.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
And when he laughed, I mean, of course he's going to laugh. I mean,
I don't like the name Mike.
She said something to him that probably half the people he meets wants to say. I mean, sometimes, I mean, I don't know the guy personally, but I mean, he's got a tough job like anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's got an agenda. He's got things to do. Like, I mean, I would have laughed too. Like, I mean, you tell like,
of course,
I would have laughed.
Yeah.
But the whole believe, not believe, like it's not necessarily up to somebody to believe or not to believe. It's up to somebody to understand
And accept.
Right.
That's it.
It's
Right.
not
Understand and
anyone's
accept.
business.
Yeah, and I think what I like about the show, Bailen Out Loud, which the second season premieres Tuesday, October 7th, 9 p.m. TLC, is that it does have that sort of, it does have that sort of like a family, wholesome, like,
yeah,
you know, you got even your like in the first,
you're bald.
Yes, I am. In the first season, when you're like saying like, yeah, I kind of can't believe I'm a dad. Meanwhile, you have six.
Yes, and I mean,
children. And it's like,
where did the time go?
Yeah.
Well, and it is. It's like, as a dad in the beginning, you're thinking, oh, you know, I got a young child.
Right.
Like, I'm really not a dad.
I'm a dude with a kid.
That's exactly
Right,
it. I'm just a guy with like some kids. I'm taking naps. I'm changing diapers.
Right.
And you do that for 17 years.
Right.
You know,
right.
I had diapers and bottles
He wasn't
and car
changing
seats.
my diaper at 17 years old.
I had a stage. That stage of diapers lasted for all six kids, and it's all of a sudden now it's being a dad is answering those tough decisions and guiding your kid and having to say like some of the tough things you have to do in life, and it's like, this is a hard no.
Right.
This is a no for this reason because these are the ultimate consequences, and this is a yes because this may or may not go as great as you want, but if you say no, then you've closed the door that may have opened up many more down the road.
Sure.
Like, this is a good struggle.
Butter your own biscuit,
You know,
fat ass.
be grateful for everything. Like, there is no tomorrow. Like, we are all racing through life trying to enjoy and embrace everything, but we're going to the cemetery. Like, and nobody knows when your day's up.
That's right.
So if you don't squeeze everything you can today out of it, like, there's no tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
you do it now.
Yeah,
So
I agree. So, like, you know, I mean, on the show, we, of course, meet your boyfriend who became your fiance, who now we're following the story of your marriage, I guess, on season 2, from what what I've seen on the previews and everything. When Bailen starts to date seriously, for you as a father who's not only her father, but also, you know, you take care of your kid, and when your kid has Tourette's and you're like, this is something that needs to be taken care of, you know, I know that as a father, I would be extremely precautious about the people that I allowed, you know, my daughter to spend that amount of time
Every single person I meet is a stranger.
Right.
Everybody.
Was it difficult for you to kind of let go and be like, no, this guy's a good guy, he's the right guy, and they're happy together?
In a lot of ways, yes, because it's not just Tourette's, it's not just your daughter, it's not just your kids. Things come along in life where there's been past experiences. There is a lot of stuff, the comorbidities with it, the medication, the side effects, the depression.
It's never just Tourette.
So those things need to be addressed. And ultimately, like, if you do not have a difficult conversation with another human being and let them know, there are things that are going to come across in your time frame with my kid that if you don't bring them up to me and something happens, we're gonna have a very difficult conversation that it might become very painful.
Right.
So
now, Bailen, when these conversations are happening with your boyfriend, are you going like are you scared for him? Or do you go like, no, he does need to hear this?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad's my dad, but I mean, if we look at Colin, my fiance, he's a lot like my dad as well. So, I pray for him. Pray.
I think there was a lot of edits that day. No, it's good, and it was a great conversation because we only had to have a conversation once.
Right. Right, as a conversation like that, you should only ever have to have that conversation once.
It was
right?
only him talking.
Yeah, it was a one-way conversation.
Colin's sitting there, yes sir, yes sir.
And it wasn't meant bad. It wasn't. I just wanted to be clear. It's just very truthful. Like, Colin has only known Bailen with her condition. He never knew Bailen before. He never knew any of the history. So I want him to understand, like, if this is the best it gets and it slowly goes bad, I need to know.
Right.
Or I need to be here as a resource to help you. Because
like working together instead of working separately.
That's exactly it.
It's not
Don't
just
keep things, because this is a dark road. This is difficult. Like, for 5 years, like,
it's been tough.
It's been tough. Like, I cried in my truck every day going to work, coming home. Like, I'm going to tell you, Colin, it's not going to be easy. And I consider myself a very, I wouldn't say mentally strong person, but I've overcome a lot of things in my life, and this was, like, probably one of the toughest hurdles.
Yeah, and I guess from that perspective, it's not just about, hey, treat my kid right. It's about, like, you're now an extension of me.
That's exactly it. And my bigger point was, if you're not going to be there for her, like, I need to be. Like,
yes,
she needs a resource regardless. And whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's my wife, someone needs to be able to make a doctor's appointment, go to the doctor's appointment, make sure medication's there, is the prescription filled, is this week been good or bad? What are the hurdles? What are the emotional setbacks? What are, like, you are undertaking a huge step. This is not a relationship where it's going to be popcorn and movies every night. Okay.
Are you this keyed in with all 6 kids?
All 6 kids. I am in
It's incredible.
Tune. Yes.
It's incredible. That was the feeling that I got, by the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have a lot of interconnection with all 6 kids.
Yeah.
And some of them I'm totally okay. Climb in the shed, eat dirt, jump off the roof, do whatever you want to do.
You can handle it.
You can handle it. And then other parts, like, I know, like, they need to be grabbed the hold of and wrestled, and they need that physical contact with their dad. They need to screw around. We need to break a window. We need to do something.
Well, Vickers has already done that. At the golf club.
I mean,
we're golfing in our backyard.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. There needs to be a setup, like boundaries where it's okay for you to be a young boy. Go be a boy. Go be a young girl. Like, I didn't even
EFFT.
Sorry.
What flowers were. I mean, I knew what they were, but you know, you're mowing the weeds. I mean, when your young 2-year-old daughter comes up and says, buttons, and wants to pick buttons, and you're like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, we'll walk around and we pick up a handful of dandelions. Then you're like, I'm starting to, like, you see a world different.
Yeah.
Through a daughter's eyes, and you do your son's.
Absolutely.
So it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Just get
I haven't broken any windows. So.
Congratulations.
Well, that's good.
What's the notoriety been like for you guys and for you to be like?
What's that word mean?
Like the fame. For everybody to know who you are.
Okay.
Yeah. But to, like, walk down the street and know that there are, like, there's a big show. Like, there are going to be people who, beyond social media even, they know who I am. And I also think with a reality show, whether it's misplaced or not, the audience has a different level of familiarity with you than a normal show. So they think they know you. They think there's a closeness there that maybe you don't feel back to them because you're not watching their show.
I mean, Yes, I just love meeting people. Like I love putting a face behind a supporter and somebody that loves to learn about me, my life, Tourette syndrome, like everything in general. Like I love taking time out of my day for somebody who comes up to me and is like, "Oh my God, I love you." I'm like, "Oh my God, what's your name? What are you doing here? Like, how are you?" Like I just love having like that conversation with them and getting a photo and just like letting them know like, "Thank you." Like, I honestly love it, but the difference, like, there has been a difference with the show than through my social media. Like, before having Bailen Out Loud, on just having my followers and my fans on TikTok, people would come up to me and be like, "Oh my God, you're faking Tourette syndrome. You're the girl that fakes Tourette syndrome. Can I get a picture?" They'll be like, "Oh my God, what's your name?" They'll be like, "Oh my God, the Wind It Up girl. Wind it up." Or, sorry, I just set my own tick off. But like
it's yours to set off.
Yeah, true, very true. So it's definitely been a new like demographic of people that come up to me now and they're like, "Oh my God, I love your show. Oh my God, like in my household, every one of my kids now knows what Tourette syndrome." Like I had this person come up to me while me and Colin were in a Chipotle. It's like the most like hard stuck story that has been with me. He comes up to me. He's like, "I'm so sorry to invade. Like, I know you guys are having like a good time. I just had to say I'm in behavior therapy and my wife works with special needs kids. And we've been waiting for a show to come out like this for 10 years.
Wow.
Being in the school industry, like more shows need to be like this. Thank you so much for putting your life out there." I cried in that Chipotle that day. I was like, him and his wife have waited 10 years for something like this to happen. Like, it was phenomenal to hear. And that's like the stories that like people would think that like I know what my or I know what Bailen Out Loud has done to the world, and I really don't unless people come up to me and talk to me and give me personal conversations and let me know how it's changed their household or their life or how they are is truly like really, really eye-opening to hear.
That's great. Well, guys, Bailen Out Loud Season 2 premieres Tuesday, October 7th at 9 p.m. on TLC. If you haven't seen it for any reason, there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube, season recaps and everything that are all available. It's a great show. It's entertaining. It's wholesome. And it's also nice that reality TV has not like corrupted you guys. There's still, you can come out of reality TV and still be real human beings and everything. Yep. It's
same
a good
person.
I feel like a lot of people. Yeah,
Right.
I feel like a lot of people forget that like reality TV stars, reality people are like actually people.
Right.
Like I'm a human.
Right.
I'm a human. I have feelings.
Right. Yeah. Very good. Very good. I appreciate you guys coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay there.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
Spice up your fall with exclusive music specials and more in the SiriusXM app. Search fall in the SiriusXM app.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
People who don't talk to therapists still need help solving their life problems. Some people turn to message boards, discussion sites, or group chats with strangers for advice. But you have no idea who you're talking to. They're not licensed therapists. They aren't trained to help.
BetterHelp therapists work according to strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. It's fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. Switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Bennington. That's BetterHelp.com/Bennington.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Chuck McDowell, here to save you money with Red Pocket Mobile. At Red Pocket, you get wireless service starting at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data forever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage you've ever had. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier. I see Red Pocket Mobile. Red Pocket Mobile. Oh, Red Pocket Mobile. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-722-1144. That's 800-722-1144.
Faction Talks, Trump Nation.
You know, we talk a lot about ticketing and where your money goes. So I check into this place, and the woman takes my credit card and says, there's going to be a $45 a night charge for a resort fee. So I said, so what is the $50 a night for? She looks up at me and she goes, it's kind of a hotel tax. And then she goes back down, looks at her computer, and she looks up at me and she goes, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a scam.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk. Weekdays, 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the SiriusXM app.
Swung on and driven, high and deep, and
Hear the games you just can't miss.
That was one of the craziest college football games.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
The field goal is good! Yeah! How good is that? That's good. That's incredibly good.
Live sports. Live on the SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues. They're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
A new NFL season means a fresh start and fresh styles. At NFLShop.com, you'll find the latest jerseys, hats, and sideline gear to rep your team all season long. From rookies making their debut to legends, NFLShop.com has it all. Score exclusive styles you won't find anywhere else and show up ready for every kickoff and big play. Fan like a pro and shop now at NFLShop.com.
Sorry for whispering, but my wife is asleep. She used to toss and turn all night with CPAP, but then she got the Inspire implant and, well, listen for yourself. She also has more energy to do the things she's always wanted, like hiking. We're hiking people now, got the poles and everything. And in winter, we're getting snowshoes. If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out the Inspire implant. Find a provider and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
I've been feeling inside for a long time.
Oh.
And that's it. I hate the name Mike.
Oh, we got a fucking problem, Jamie?
Did you? Mike, I think we all reacted like Jamie when she said, I hate the name Mike. There was a subtle, yes. Yeah. No, it really is a great show. Like, you know, just from a family perspective, maybe I'm softening, you know, with the fact that I'm raising children myself. But, like, just that you're seeing the sort of family dynamic and that they're all kind of looking out for each other.
You have to have a balance in what you watch.
Like, you have to watch good stuff, too.
Yeah.
You mean, yeah, wholesome stuff, too. You got to watch wholesome stuff. Where it's just like, it's just a good family being good to each other. Like, it's good. And, you know, every now and then there's a tick that you can have fun with. Like, it's a good show. It's a good show.
Can't all be Drew McIntyre and whatever he's doing.
Drew McIntyre's just crazy shit, too. But he says that on purpose. So, by the way, I did see there were some people going like, you know, because the Sam Roberts action figure is a Build-A-Figure.
Mm-hmm.
And there were people going like, maybe I'll just try to get one on eBay so I don't have to buy the whole set.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then guess what? Over the weekend, because they're starting to ship, the people who bought the set with the first shipment, like from Ringside Collectibles, the first people getting them are getting them, and 2 hit eBay. And they both ended this weekend. These things are going for $75 a piece.
No.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, because I want one, but I don't want to buy the whole set.
Well, you're going to have to buy but you want to know what the move is?
What's that?
Buy the whole set, then sell the extras on eBay. That way you get you'll I think that's going to be your best.
That's a lot of work for just a Sam Roberts action.
I know, like, it would be a lot easier if, like, someone would just get them for us.
Like the person that the action figures modeled out of.
I didn't make
Instead of having to, like, track eBay or go to Target. Or
They're not made by Not Sam. They're made by Mattel.
Put in a
But I'm sure you got
promo
some
code.
juice.
Of course you do.
I bought quite a few sets myself.
Yeah.
You're like that. That's what you do.
I do.
That's your thing.
I do. I'm like, nah, I'll just buy.
But you could hook your boys up.
Or, you know, if they're my boys, I could probably just buy a set. See what I'm saying?
Hook your boys up.
Plus, you got a fresh hundo coming your way anyway from the Super Bowl bet.
How do you figure?
Benito cost me $100, so.
By the way.
Wouldn't it be great if I was like, don't worry, Travis, I used your $100 on a Sam action figure.
As much as I want this action figure, and I think, Troy, you'll get behind me on this, this is not in any way to replace any year-end bonus or gratuity or thank you
this
or
would just
present.
Be
I don't know. I don't give a lot of presents like that.
Right. So, like,
but everybody could get a nice little something. This is my Jelly of the Month club. A little envelope from. Oh, it's a box this year. That's strange. Okay, everybody got a box. Oh, there's an envelope on top of the box. Okay, that's just a card. Okay. Let's see what's in this box. Well, this is 4 action figures that allow you to build your very own Sam Roberts figure. Okay, okay. No, I'm at the bottom of the box. There's no. I guess that's it this year.
And you'll be like, sell the Lucy's, get a quick 70.
That's right. Get a little something for yourself. Move those Lucy's. You feel me? You got Christmas break. You might as well use the time wisely.
Yeah, then I got to go to the post office.
It's a lot of work.
Well, yeah. You know?
I'm just saying.
Are you in it? Are you in it to win it or not? I'm not producing these. I don't have a supply.
But I feel like you have some pull. No?
I don't have a supply, bro.
But you can make a call.
I'm not going to.
Are these action
figures? I don't
figures?
make calls.
That's right.
Do I make calls?
You really don't.
No.
Frustratingly, no.
No, I don't make calls.
Could I go to a Target and kind of open up the box and just get the Sam head?
Oh, that's not
okay. That's a.
Like, I don't know how these boxes work.
Could one?
Yeah.
Once they show up on Target and Walmart shelves?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be illegal.
No, I'm not asking if it's illegal or not.
That wasn't the question.
Yeah. The question is like, are these boxes openable?
When I opened mine, I was able to get the parts out. When I got my set, I was able. The parts are in a different section of the box. That's all. I was able to open just that one section of the box to get the parts out.
If Travis and I shoplift them, would you be mad about that?
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, I wouldn't be thrilled. I would not be thrilled. I would unfortunately think it was kind of funny.
You wouldn't be a narc, though, would you?
I would never be a narc.
All right, good.
I come from a world where snitches get stitches. That's the last thing I want right now is stitches.
Times are tough.
Not in this economy.
Yeah. This Trump economy is killing us.
I get it.
I can't buy a Sam doll and hamburger.
No, I know. The ground beef is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
and
crazy.
I love ground beef.
Yeah. Ground beef is really good.
Yeah. I don't think anyone in Target in Staten Island is getting a Sam figure.
No.
Nope.
Might as well get two.
Yeah, wait till these sumbitches hit the shelf.
Yeah. No, I guess that's...
No, Troy's got a great point. Yeah.
These all come with legs. Listen, no. You got to buy them. Buy them. You got it like that.
Probably not.
No, probably not. Okay, no. Probably not. Probably, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. All right, well, all I'm saying is they're doing very well right now.
Yeah, that's cool.
I saw people are getting them. They're loving them. They're posing them.
Posing them?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, I'm going to pose it in embarrassing ways. I'm like, it's your toy, dude. I'm not offended by it.
Yeah, I think I saw you JOing two wrestlers.
Were you?
In the toy version?
In the toy version.
Look, however people want to play their game. I mean, listen, yes, it's an action figure of me, but if you're posing your action figures in JO positions, that's on you, dude. Yeah. I think it says more about you. You're now, I mean, it's basically fanfic. You know what I mean? It's pretty much, you're not writing it, it's more visuals, but you're doing fanfic and fig photography. And you're asking if I'm insulted by it. I don't think I'm the one with anything to worry about. Got him. You see my fanfic and my fig photography? Yeah, I don't know if you got him. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Tomorrow, by the way, I'm not going to do it today because we don't have time. Tomorrow, Danielle unearthed a piece of tape that I really enjoyed.
Oh.
Tomorrow we'll be looking at some more impressions.
Okay.
So let's make sure that we have that ready to go tomorrow because couple of views from me over the weekend. It was very funny. But I will say Nexstar and Sinclair are, drumroll please, they're just back to airing Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh.
Yeah. It's almost like nothing ever happened at all. Ratings for Kimmel show. So like the ratings for the Thursday show, this is why it's like idiotic. The ratings for the Thursday show or whatever the return show, maybe it was Wednesday night, whatever the return show was.
It had to be Wednesday night because we
talked about it on Thursday. It did like 6.5 million viewers, which is nuts. That's the episode that you want. That's the episode that you want on your thing, right? And people were going like, Kimmel's ratings are down, 700% or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I mean, it was never, like this was never going, like, it was not like the return show is going to be the new normal. It was always going to be everyone watches the return show, and then his audience settles into continuing their habit of watching their Jimmy Kimmel show.
Yeah, now everybody goes back to not watching Jimmy Kimmel.
Right. Except for the,
whoever's watching to begin with.
125K that watch Jimmy Kimmel go back to watching Jimmy Kimmel, and everything's fine. But yeah, without any to-do, without any written this or donation that or anything, Jimmy Kimmel's just very quietly back on the air on Nexstar and Sinclair.
You don't think he made a personal donation to the Charlie Kirk Foundation?
No, I don't.
Okay. That was Sinclair's demands.
No, I do not.
Weird.
No. I think...
you think Bob Iger said, like...
Hey. That's what... I think Bob Iger was like, you guys like football? Do you like football?
Oh, we do.
Because it's really funny. I mean, and then you always see... Leverage is the name of the game. It's always about leverage. So when it's like, okay, the tides are turning and Nexstar and Sinclair are slowly joining, right? They're on the same page, which means maybe we can get a couple other conglomerates to join us and, and get Jimmy Kimmel here. Well, now ABC has to listen because they have the leverage, except when it comes back and people are generally saying this feels a little free speechy. And even conservatives, even the great Ted Cruz, who we love, the podcaster, Ted Cruz.
The impressionist?
Yes, the impressionist comedian.
The improv comedian.
Impressionist comedian / song and dance man, Ted Cruz, said this is a little, taking away free speech-ish. Then ABC goes, wait a minute, I think we might have the leverage because everybody's on our side now. So they're like, fuck it, we're putting it back on the air. And then Sinclair and Nexstar, they're like, well, we're still not. And they go, okay.
Okay.
And then they give them a couple days. And then over the weekend, they go, it's almost Monday, huh?
What are you airing? 7:30.
Listen, if you guys like NFL football, the one show that people still watch on television, maybe go ahead and put our guy back on late night. All right. Okay.
We were going to anyway.
Well, we were actually, I'm glad you called. We were just going to call you and say we're doing that. We were doing that anyway. So Nexstar and Sinclair fold. Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel is back. And everything goes back to exactly as it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. There was a brouhaha, and then it's almost like it never happened. Hey, remember when Jimmy Kimmel got canceled and we didn't have free speech anymore? Yeah. How long did that last? Oh, it was 3 days. and now it's like it never happened. So, just another. That's why it's like, we could have these conversations. And I hope we learn from, it'll just go back to the way it was before. And we'll probably go through this cycle again. Mm-hmm. I mean, it won't be this month.
Well, the month's almost over.
That's right. It'll be in October. We'll get one in October for sure. And we will be here to cover all of it on Sam Roberts Show. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Once again, thanks to Bailen Dupree for stopping by today. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NotSam. I'm playing catch-up with a bunch of videos from the show. Those will all go up. We'll look at the video, and as long as Danielle didn't screw things up, we'll have video of the Bailen interview. And it'll be, I'm not naming names though, and it'll be all good. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Hey, it's Taylor, and we're celebrating a brand new era.
Are you ready for it with a broken heart?
Welcome to the life of a showgirl on my channel.
Now for a limited time.
You got that dream, look in your eyes.
Taylor's Channel 13 on Sirius XM.
Nice.
At home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices.
And baby, that's show business for you.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Sorry for whispering, but my wife is asleep. She used to toss and turn all night with CPAP, but then she got the Inspire implant, and well, listen for yourself. She also has more energy to do the things she's always wanted, like hiking. We're hiking people now, got the poles and everything. And in winter, we're getting snowshoes. If CPAP doesn't work for you, check out the Inspire implant. Find a provider and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and you can get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BACK to get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BACK to get up to a $5 cashback bonus on your first tank. That's code BACK for up to a $5 cashback bonus.
Battling psoriasis or eczema? Don't suffer another minute. Soothe your skin fast with Revitaderm Psoriasis Formula.